excited.
I'm getting closer.
I sent the link to your channel to my family.
No, yeah. Oh my god.
Again, 7 minutes ago.
Oh, there's my alarm to just in case I wasn't up yet for this.
That's adorable. I love
That's
you.
actually cute.
You love
She's a real
me.
homie. She's a real
She
homie.
loves
RP.
me.
It's fucking 9 a.m. on a Sunday. I'm working so hard.
You can take a fat nap after
I'm
this, Kira.
always awake on a 9 a.m. on a Sunday.
I went to
Me
bed
too.
at like 3.
That's
Cherry,
she's
I
a real
still
one.
Magic,
She's a real
and
one,
I will not
RB.
get goobered.
Sherry, I still can't wait to like just drive with you and listen to country music. And apparently now band music, I guess, is gonna be on that playlist.
I drive very fast with the windows down, so you're gonna have to cope with my auditory and sensory experience. So prepare yourself for that.
It's all right. I just won't wear hats or wigs.
Perhaps bring a hair tie as well.
I don't need a hair tie. My hair's short
You-
because I was forced to cut it short.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. Bleh.
So
Bleh.
That's some bullshit.
It's all right. It's
Because
okay.
you look like a
I
little
like when you have a
menace.
little mane.
I am a little bit.
You are looking like you're popping your head out. Okay, do I have to post this anywhere other than my own server? I guess I do.
I always forget how cute my little cat girl is.
You can post it on my server if you want.
Yeah, I will.
Remembering that my little horrible clown is gonna be on
Father
screen.
with a fat head. How could you say that to me? The first comment in chat.
I don't know. You got fat head. I don't know.
Fucking get out of here.
You got your
What
fucking.
the-
Are
biggest
you a
turtle
turtle
I've
or a
ever
watermelon over there? Fucking fat head.
Turns on the RB stream so that I can give my good friend RB views.
Thank you
For
very
real?
much. I need them. Also, we will be taking a break at some point because I changed my ads to 2 minutes every hour because it's less intrusive that way. So I will happily inform the person who is taking that, doing that during their presentation, that stop. You know, no one can hear you. 'Cause I'm not gonna force people to. Oh look, Kaz is in chat. Kaz Kaz is in chat. Oh hey Kaz. Hi Kaz.
Me and Cass,
Thank you for
hold
the
on.
follow.
Me and Cass still have our
You do.
red onion hats on.
Red. I have the red onion shirt on too.
Yeah.
That was a good bit.
Everyone in this call
That
is
was a good
really
bit.
cute and has no affiliation with any animal whatsoever.
I'm gonna murder you.
I have associations with several animals, but that's okay because I'm hot and funny and everybody likes me.
You're very hot and you're very funny.
It's-
Where is Mallard's?
8.
I always lose track. There it is. Mallard's tower. They're so pretty.
Yeah.
Mallard, you're pretty. You know that?
RB, you're pretty, you know that.
Fucking hell yeah, I know that. I'm the best motherfucker of Vale.
Real?
I love that sound so much. It gives me such serotonin. They have me because I'm the best motherfucker available. Okay, I'm posting this everywhere. Everyone must know.
Yeah.
I'm also just waiting until the first ad plays, and then we can continue this comfortably. And Judge needs to show up at some point too.
Judge just took off at work. He's literally on his way. He's almost here.
Yeah, we're giving some time. How about while we're here, why doesn't everybody introduce themselves one at a time? I will tell you who goes first. Cherry, you go first.
Hi, I'm everybody's favorite Twitch personality, Cherry Shampoo. You may know me
Hi,
from
Cherry.
streams like GrodyTube, my beloved friend. I will stream again when Grody gets, I think it was something like, whatever the next 500 mark is for followers. I'll stream one more time.
I'll stream.
That's my
I'll say it right now. I'll do another Genshin stream at 350. Why not?
Wow.
gotta have goals.
Wow.
What?
That is a good goal. Nice to meet you.
All right, Hattie, you're
Nice
next.
to meet you too, Cherry.
Oh. Hello. My name is Hattie. I have been RB's friend for several years now. I'm one of the Rule Breakers crew that we just now created.
Established last night.
I really don't stream. I usually just watch RB streams, just hang out. And yeah, hello everyone.
Yeah, Hattie and me combined are the most competitive people you'll ever meet. Mallard, up next.
Hi,
Ah!
Hattie.
I'm Mallard. I don't stream Genshin because fuck Genshin. I'm mostly on Melinda streams, but I also stream sometimes. That's my friend Skiz Turtle over there. Anyways, I don't know what to say.
All right, Skiz up next.
Hi, I'm Skiz Turtle. I'm Mallard's friend.
For real.
I streamed like 5 times last year, but I'll stream more in the future. I'm probably gonna play Elden Ring soon.
Kaz is a part of the
Yeah.
Wet Bandits.
Yeah.
Is also a non-binary VTuber. Awesome person, great person. Kira, you're next.
God, hey, it's me. I'm Kira. I'm the person who watches RB and Hattie fight.
It's not that deep.
Winter, you can go.
I break rules.
I break rules. Right. I'm glad
I'm
this
still
is
working on it.
I'm
I
glad-
can't figure out how to make this photo transparent. I'm gonna be working on it for a while.
okay. Winter, you're last but not least.
Me, it's my turn. Hi, I'm Winter Wind, a chaotic, neurotic little jellyfish just floating through the ocean. I used to stream a bit. I used to stream Genshin and Stardew Valley and go through my Steam library. High on Life and Overwatch and Among Us that one time and Balloons Tower Defense 6, even though I did get Backseat Gamers like twice.
Fucking love that game though.
It's a really good game.
It's really good.
And yeah, and I'm also non-binary and I use they them pronouns and I'm also probably one of RB's friends.
You are. Everyone in here is my friend.
Oh, thank God.
I don't know. I had
I'm
to
your
remind
enemy.
you to add me as a friend during one of
Oh.
your streams.
Maybe I'm a bad friend, but you're still my friend. Okay, there is an ad going on right now.
Perfect
You,
timing.
you want
Just in
hydrate?
time.
You want hydrate? Someone has
Add
to
it,
subscribe
add it,
right now, and I'll add hydrate.
Oh.
If I'm gonna have to sit
Gift
here
one.
How do
Does
and
it
I
count?
die
do
to
that on
water.
mobile? There it is.
Oh wait, Cherry. No, Cherry.
I just got paid yesterday.
No,
baby.
Cherry. No.
I just got paid yesterday.
Okay, wait, Cherry.
baby
Before you
girl.
subscribe. Oh.
You should have said that sentence like a minute ago when
No.
I first started talking.
Oh.
Cherry.
Real.
Oh, Cherry.
Hydrate.
You're welcome.
Well, welcome to the bread roll. Welcome to the club, everybody. What did I call it? What do I call subscriber? I think
Welcome to
Clubhouse
our
members.
club.
Welcome to the Clubhouse.
Club.
Don't look at my screen yet. Okay, you can now.
That means I have to. No.
Yep, add the water.
No. No, I don't. I don't
Water.
want. I
Yep,
don't
add the water.
You can
Why?
put like a 5-minute or maybe a 10-minute timer on it. I
There
think
will
that
be.
that's
There will
acceptable
be a
knowing these
timer on it.
cretins.
Hattie wants to drown me.
I'll do it reasonably. I don't want you to drown the entire
Hello.
time.
Judge
Yeah.
Barney.
It's Judge.
Judge, please introduce
Hi,
yourself while I
Judge, introduce yourself,
I do
Judge.
things.
I'm sorry I'm late. I will tender my resignation at 1800
You're-
precisely.
I will need your own head on my desk by the end of the day.
That is at 6 o'clock. You still got 2 hours.
I'll get the chainsaw. Okay. Oh, it really hurts.
Yeah, this is Judge, everybody.
Hello.
Hmm.
He's,
Judge.
he's also a
Hi,
part of the
Judge.
rule breakers, the
He's
thing
part of the
we've
rule
made
breaker.
up. Okay.
Have I met you in real life?
Yeah, he was at the party.
Ah.
Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it to where every 2 minutes someone
What's,
can do it.
My yard's real name.
Your
Mallard?
yards?
Mallard? No, you.
Yeah.
That's you have Cherry, Hattie, Mallard, RB, Skiz, Kaz, Kira, and Winter.
Wait, did I meet Mallard?
No, you've
No,
not met
you've met
Mallard.
me, Cherry.
Okay, I've met yes.
We're also live on Twitch right now, to be clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm here now.
I just had to make sure because I can't accidentally make 2 of you in my head. I'll explode.
Okay,
Hmm.
so there you go, guys. It's back. It's back now.
Did I miss introductions?
I
Yes.
introduced you
Yeah.
for
Okay,
you.
cool. Okay, cool.
All right. Okay. Hydrate is back. It should work. It should. It should work. I've increased it to 300. Yep.
Just testing to see if it works.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
I figured.
You're only getting that one right now.
Can you mute Hattie?
What?
Just
Did you
permanently?
mute Hattie?
What?
Can
What?
you-
What
can
the,
you-
Can you-
what the fuck?
What did I do? What do you mean?
Just wondering.
All
No,
right.
don't.
So
No, I'll mute
these
myself.
these are the rules of presentation night 2. There is a soft time limit of 15-minute maximum. You can feel free to go over that if you need to, but basically there's a lot of people here and I want to make sure everyone can have time to present and feel free not have to wait there for too long. 2, you will be graded on a few certain things by me and Hattie. Hattie is my quote-unquote IA for this presentation night. However, I have final say and can overrule Hattie as much as I want. You'll be graded on a few things. Creativity, historical accuracy, or comedic timing. If there are both, I will be grading you on both. And lastly, but not least, confidence. I'm going to see if you have a lot of a lot of, likes, I want to make sure that you guys, practiced a little bit. You're comfortable here. That matters in a presentation, professional setting, because this is definitely something that people care about. Now, I, as your teacher, Professor Redbows today, I couldn't simply have you guys here for a presentation night and not, show you what a presentation should look like. So, if everyone could please get, their eyes looking at the screen here.
I'm
Grace
ready.
is my
I'm
hit.
watching you on Twitch.
You're watching me on Twitch. Okay. I
I
have
thought you were a rule breaker. Why do you have rules?
because
You gotta have rules to
So
break them.
true.
You gotta have the rules to
I
break
have
them.
You gotta have rules
Are we
to
allowed to
break
see
them.
all of your Google on Twitch?
Yeah, you should see all. You can see all of my
Okay.
Google. It's fine. Euler, thank you
Oh,
for being
noises.
subscribed. No.
That's not a very good presentation.
It's
That
un-
looks a little empty.
Here we go.
Spoons.
No, not those spoons.
Spoons.
All right,
I like
everyone.
spoons.
This is my example of a last minute spoon review. This is Redbow's last minute spoon review. Spoons. Well, what I will be grading spoons on today are a few things. Holdability. Do it feel good hold? Feel good put in hand? Good spoon? Spoon size? And would Robin Williams use this spoon? I don't want there to be like a
Robin
boring
Williams.
creativity spoon. Creativity, that's a little, outdated sometimes. I wanted to give myself a new, a harder challenge. And would Robin Williams do the spoon? So first up will be wood spoons. Now, wood spoons, I think personally, and obviously I have a better opinion than anybody else on the planet, that wood spoons are sometimes a superior spoon. Sometimes, if I'm cooking with a giant wood spoon, I'll just use that instead of a normal spoon to eat if I'm living by myself. And sometimes, when I'm bored and lonely, I want a friend. And if my spoon has a face on it, they're my friend. All right, next spoon. Metal spoons. These are all spoons. We will not question it. All of these are spoons. Now, metal spoons are the ones we're most common with, but the pictures of the spoons I provided here today, I wanted to explore the world of all metal spoons. I wanted to see where we could test limits. And technically, all of these are spoons, one way or another. And that is not a human woman. That is a spoon with legs. Now, metal spoons are great. They're your common. They're your basic dish spoon, if you will. They're tried and true. They're good. But, I think that Robin Williams wouldn't use a normal metal spoon. I think he'd use all of these in particular. But these are very good spoons when you get down to it. All right, last spoon. Plastic spoons. All right, the best plastic spoon you could ever have, by definition, are the ones you get from a froyo place. You can hit your hand with them. They feel good to hold. They kind of make the ice cream taste better. They're just great. And I think Robin Williams would probably just have those for everyday life. They're holdable. They're beautiful spoons. Good spoons. Good spoons. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. There's a surprise category. There's a surprise category. It's grippers. Your hands are nature's spoons. Forget civilization. Let go of your corporate overlords.
The bottom grippers.
No.
Use your
just
hands to
Give
pick
me
up any
ideas.
liquid and sip it like your ancestors, like God intended. All right, that's the end of the presentation.
I'm
Good
just
job,
saying,
everyone.
I'm a big fan
I'm
of
just
that.
saying,
That was a beautiful presentation.
Rippers are not the hands.
No, thank you,
That's
Winter.
what
I
you
was gonna
wanna
ask
be-
about that.
That's what
Yeah.
you're gonna be
ask
upset
that.
about. Your
What?
hands are grippers. Your hands also grip. I'm not getting in this argument with you people. All right. Now, our first person to be presenting today will be Cherry Shampoo.
I am so happy to be here tonight, guys.
1 second.
I spent a lot of time working on my very important presentation. I did like community research. It's very important.
Okay.
So, this is my presentation. As everybody knows, I'm Cherry Shampoo, famous Twitch personality, and I'm going to give you a list of reasons why you should let me date your mom.
Oh.
No.
Please let me, world famous Twitch personality Cherry Shampoo, date your mom.
My mother?
Why your mom?
My mom's asexual.
Well, she deserves it. When was the last time your mom's husband took her out?
Or
And I
wife.
mean like on a nice dinner. And one where there's no like other family members, it's just the two of them. When?
Is that a younger lady hugging an older lady?
Is your mom single? Even better. I think that you would make a great stepkid.
Oh my god.
That's me?
Cherry.
That's your mom. 2.
Okay.
Why should she pick me? Because, like, you know, it can all be good and well. If you like me, that's fine. But why should your mom pick me? I'm going to give you some reasons. I'll treat her right. Our first date. Let me hear me out. I'm going to take your mom out. First, we get coffee. I arrive with a single red rose. Then we go for a walk on a scenic yet low impact trail because you don't want something that's going to be too rough on the knees or hips on that first date. You want something that's going to like just, you can have a nice low impact walk, maybe along a beach or a strand. It would be lovely. Afterwards, dinner at a sit down restaurant with cloth napkins. Afterwards, we have a round of drinks. Her choice, alcoholic, non-alcoholic. I can do both. Before I return her home promptly at 9 p.m. because both of us want to go to our respective beds and go to sleep. We're tired. Our second date.
Oh my god.
Another trip out. This time to a winery.
Wow.
Where I'm a member for sophistication points and to show that I can manage a budget.
Ooh.
We get a few complimentary bottles of wine, some free wine glasses. Then I send her home with a bottle of her favorite, purchased with my membership discount.
Okay.
What if she doesn't drink, you think? My mom, she doesn't drink. Same shit, or olive oil tasting. That already got me one fiance.
Oh. This
Our
fucker's drinking
third
olive
date.
oil?
This time we start with a late lunch. I cook at my house to show her that I am skilled at household tasks as well as money management. At the end, I produce a corsage. Oh no, gasp. It doesn't match her outfit. Not to worry. We go to the mall to buy her a new outfit to match her flowers. Because when was the last time that your mom went out specifically with the idea to buy herself something? Not that she went out to buy, you know, your dad something or a birthday present for your cousins, and bought something for herself by chance, but specifically went out on a shopping trip centered on her. Then, after this, we go ballroom dancing. Maybe she's unsure, maybe she's unsteady, maybe it's been a long time since she's been ballroom dancing, maybe she's never been ballroom dancing before and she's worried about making a mistake. Do not worry. I know how to lead. Other ways that I will treat your mom right. I understand that going to the grocery store is a chore, not a break from the kids. I know about many soap operas, and I love music from the 80s and 90s. If she's older, I also know a lot about Hollywood in the 50s and 60s, and my musical knowledge of that era will blow her away. I will listen to her talk and complain uninterrupted, even if it's about you. If your mom is a lesbian, bonus points for me. If she isn't, then she doesn't understand how much better I will treat her than literally any other man. Another point, I am knowledgeable about orthopedic shoes. Got 3 pairs myself, great for the knees. I will get her out of the house and out of your hair. I went to a murder mystery dinner party at my boss's boyfriend's house, and I was the youngest there by 30 years, and they all said that they liked me and had fun solving the mystery together. Candy Lee, I'm glad you hired a hitman to kill your scumbag husband. Please let me date your mom! In conclusion, let me date your mom.
I'm
I
convinced.
mean, I'm convinced.
Is anyone else
yeah.
hearing fandom music in the background, or is that just me?
Can you guys hear that?
Yes.
You just told me.
I can't because I have your stream muted, but you know what? I might give you my blessing.
I hope my PowerPoint doesn't get copyright struck.
Cherry, I'm afraid.
Real.
I have a question, Cherry.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of dating multiple mothers at once?
No, and they'll all be aware of each other.
Oh.
This is a polyamorous situation.
Polyamorous
All right,
mommy
Hattie,
situation.
as the IA, you give out your judgment first, and I'll.
Is it just like an overall grade, or am I supposed to go over?
You
like,
go.
each?
You can go over each section for 4 cherries. They will be comedy, confidence, and time management.
Comedy, confidence, and time management. Confidence, I have to give you a solid like B plus. It was really you were rocking with that confidence when you're going through all the dates. I was like, oh my god, I was actively impressed. Comedy, I'd also have to give it a B. I kept laughing. I had to mute myself sometimes. I'm like, maybe I should let her date my mom. And then when it comes to time, I think you're fine with time. I give that an A. That's perfect.
Okay, I do have some judgments.
Mm-hmm.
You assumed my mother had a husband. Feel like
No,
it's a
I
little.
did not.
Feel like
No.
that insensitive.
No, I did not.
That's not
No,
true.
I did not.
That's not true.
You said in your
Oh my God.
presentation.
That is not true.
No, go back.
When was
No,
the
go
last
back.
time your,
Go back.
your mother's husband or
And there
whatever?
was a
Hold on.
follow-up point about if your mother was single.
Yeah, she had a
Yeah.
One,
confusion.
I
Yeah,
think
she
I
did.
think a second
Is
date
your
to a
mom single?
winery.
Even better,
I
you'd
think
make a great stepkid.
I think a second date to a winery. I feel like that's a 4th date. I feel like that's a 4th or 3rd date. I feel like that's a little.
Not where we live.
You just moved the goalpost, RB.
I
That
feel
was
like
kinda...
I feel like that's hard. But either way, I agree with Hattie. You have an A+ in confidence. Your time management was incredible. Your comedy was very good. Slight deduction from my personal biases. I give you an A-.
It's just like that writing class.
Alrighty. Great performance from Cherry. Can we please give her a round of applause, everyone?
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Clap,
Thank you.
clapping
thank
noises,
you.
clapping noises, clapping noises.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Malik.
Yeah.
I'm the clapper.
All right. Next up, Judge.
Oh, okay. All right. Here we go.
I'm genuinely terrified, chat.
I'm
scared.
so curious how this is gonna go.
For Judge I only got
I'm
one
so
warning,
curious.
and I got the one word of Doors Day, and that's scary.
I'm so excited.
So yeah, chat. While we're in small intermission, how's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? Cherry, that was genuinely really good. I'm just being,
Thank you. Would you guys let me date your mom?
Of course.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a challenge for you to date my mom, but I will let you try.
I'm glad you care about
Awesome.
her knees.
I
Yeah,
would
that was
say
really
yes.
sweet.
My mom loves hiking, so I think
Also
the
being in
fact
bed by
that
9.
the act of like you want to go on a walk together, she'd fall in love.
Yeah.
You know, I can go ask her.
Yeah, my
Want
mom
me to-
fucking loves
Also, the
walking.
money management, that was kind of hot.
you want me to
Jerry.
get my mom in here, and you want to ask?
My stepmom just texted me and said you arguing about wineries being a 4th date is a bad point.
I forgot your family's actually watching this.
I sent them the link. I told you that I did demographic research.
I'm so fucking embarrassed. Cherry's stepmom. I'm so sorry. You know what? A for Cherry. A for Cherry because I feel weird and I apologize.
Don't feel weird.
A for Cherry. No, but Cherry, do you want to get my mom in here? You want to ask her?
Not unless you want your mom on stream. I don't know. if
She's
we
been on
should-
stream before. Here, I'll go ask while Judge is getting stuff ready. Judge, take a minute to prepare yourself, okay? I'll be right back, everyone. Mom?
Oh, Judge?
Oh, the infinite mirror.
I'm actually so excited.
Why am I muted?
Hold on, hold on.
Searching by
Hold
the
on, Judge.
minute. This is Mom
Oh
Bose.
my god.
All right, Mom. Do you want to hear them?
Sure.
Okay, here. I won't be able to hear you guys.
Okay.
Cherry, my mom is listening.
What's up?
Hi.
Hi.
You just missed my very good PowerPoint presentation
Aw,
that
what?
was titled "Let Me Date Your Mom," and I was wondering if you would be willing to go out to dinner with me.
Well, young lady, how old are we?
I'm 24, ma'am.
24. Okay.
This is Cherry. I told you about Cherry.
Okay, so 24. I want to see if you you can afford taking me to dinner, because I know you're a student, so I don't want you to go broke.
I have a full-time job.
Oh, okay. Then it's on.
Okay. All right. Well,
It's on.
I'm glad we've established this. Okay.
That was beautiful.
That was
That was a
incredible.
cool moment. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
on your
Cherry.
budding relationship.
Damn, Cherry.
Wow.
Cherry's
Oh,
smooth.
confidence.
For the rest of
Cherry's
us.
Cherry's face pulling. Oh my god.
Cherry's got the red.
Cherry's strat, yeah.
Well, that was the craziest thing I think has ever happened on my stream, and I've eaten butter live. All right, Judge, we're ready to go.
Okay.
Someone clip that real quick.
Alright.
Yeah, clip Cherry's Riz.
Alright. Alright. I'm sure you are all looking at this name. Okay? And I'm sure you're looking at
The
this
music
face, the
hits.
man on the right, and you're telling yourself, I don't know this name. I've never seen this guy in my entire life. Well, today, my friends, you will remember this name. And by God, you will remember this face. This is the story of how one man's relationship with a beer bottle would drive a country into civil war.
So close up.
This is the story of Dorday Martinovic. But we first have to meet our cast, okay? So, Chief Prosecutor Kaltrina will be played by Satsuki from Kill la Kill. Dorday's attorney Velamir will be played by Leorio from Hunter x Hunter. The head investigative judge, played by Grumman from FMA. The Belgrade Military Medical Authority will be played by the entire cast of Steins Gate. And Dorday Martinovic will be played from Fairy Tale.
By Markov.
But first, why is the music not ending? Okay, well, chapter 1 is the bottle. Okay. Okay, it is a cold spring morning in the town of Gilon, the 6th largest city in eastern present-day Kosovo, a contested region of Europe. The Serbs and Albanians work the fields in perfect harmony together, tilling their fields. Little donkey children are playing in the grassy hills. Communism is working. It's another sleepy day at the Gilon Memorial Hospital. Fetal alcohol syndrome, alcohol withdrawals, and alcohol poisoning. Nothing out of the ordinary for Eastern European standards. On staff are two of the best and only doctors in Gilon, Dr. Remzi Aliu and Dr. I didn't come up with a name for the other one, but they hear a banging at the door. And a man stumbles into the hospital and falls flat on his face. He smells thickly of alcohol and is crying out in pain. Dr. Aliu rushes up to him and asks, Sir, what's wrong? Where's the pain? And the man turns around, bends over, and presents to Dr. Aliu a 5-inch thick beer bottle crammed bottom first all the way up his ass.
This is a weird place for me to come back to.
To understand what just happened, we need to go back in time just a little bit.
Thank God this
To
is an
one-
18+ channel.
To 1 week prior. Precisely 1 week ago, it's morning like any other on the Martinovic family farm. Dorday Martinovic, father of 2, grandfather of 3, happily married, wakes up early with a smile on his face. He gets dressed, has a pint of vodka, and his wife says to him, "Come and get you a kiss." And Dorday says, with this kiss, I'm ready for another hard day in the fields. But when he goes out to his fields, there's something wrong. There's two thugs putting up a sign at the edge of his property. They're clearly Albanian. Italian sunglasses. People wondering if they're in danger. But to Dorde, being the kind soul he is, he approaches the thugs, not to make enemies, but with a smile on his face. And Dorde says, "Why, hello there, friends. I couldn't help but notice you were putting up a sign on my property. I sure hope it says open for friendship, because I'm always hoping to meet new friends." But when the thug holds up the sign, Dorde is shocked by what he sees. The sign says for sale. So Dorde says, "Well, hold on now. My farm isn't for sale." The thugs are not pleased by this. The blonde one steps up and says to Dorde, "Listen, old man, I'm going to make this very simple. Kosovo was a region under Ottoman rule incorporated into Serbia after the First Balkan War by the Treaty of London, but during World War II, it was annexed under Italian occupation into fascist Albania, and its Serbian population was ruthlessly programmed. Since then, Kosovo has become increasingly Albanian over the years, causing extremely high tensions between Albanians desiring independence and the remaining Serbians which desire to remain part of Serbia. Of course, none of this was a problem under Josip Tito because he had united Serbia and Albania under the Federation of Yugoslavia, but since his death in 1980, tensions have never been higher." Got it?
Yep.
Yep.
This here's an Albanian farm now. Yeah, and it'd be
What's he
very
want,
wise
man?
of you.
What?
Very wise of you to make like a sun-dried grape and hand it over to us at a reasonable price. Bravely, Dorde asks, "What?" Return to present time. Dorde is on the operating table. The doctors prepare for surgery, but they're baffled by what they see. They can't tell where his ass ends and the bottle begins, and Dorde is like, "Oh, fuck my ass, doctor. Can you save my ass?" And the doctor's like, "Dude, your ass is fucked. We're gonna try, but like, Jesus, they didn't even put the skinny end first. They really just put the end you want put in first least, and that's the end they put in." And he's like, "Tell my wife I won't be home for 8 o'clock pegging session."
What?
But miraculously, Dorde survived. Dorde survived, and he lives on to tell his tale to the local newspaper, which spreads like a wildfire to national headlines. His story goes on to inspire millions, acting as a cautionary tale against bottle-to-anus related injuries. Serbians in Kosovo gain the rights they deserve, and everyone lives happily ever after, is what I would like to say.
Oh, no.
But there's more to this story than meets the ass.
Oh no.
At first, it did seem like Dorde was unilaterally the victim, and even kind of like a martyr. Like the news agreed, local man had bottle shoved up his ass. Stop laughing, it's not funny. And even like the Albanians were like, eto bleh, maybe we went a little bit too far. So Internal Affairs assigns like a head investigative judge, and a full investigation is launched into the case. Even like the presidency of the Municipal Conference of the Socialist League of Working People like issued a statement. They were like, yeah, this was like preconceived, it was barbaric. All of Kosovo seemed to agree Dorde was just a little guy. Just a little guy. Everybody loved him.
Fairy tale.
Or was there more to this story than meets the eye? What was really going on here? Was there something we were all missing? Meet Chief Prosecutor Katrina Ismail, studied law in Belgrade, a career intelligence officer for the Kosovo Armed Forces, retired to Gjilan in 75, a suspicious woman by nature, and also a very proud Albanian. So, very Albanian.
What is this
In fact,
fan art?
Katrina was so Albanian, she simply refused to believe her countrymen would do something so barbaric to an innocent farmer. Something wasn't adding up here. So she goes to the head investigative judge, and she asks for a private team of medical investigators. And the head judge says, "Hey, no problem, brother. I get you them scientists, okay?" And so they bring in the scientist, the best scientist. They bring in the engineers, the best engineers. They bring in the doctors, and they work, and they studied, and they puzzle, until they finally, the team had come to a conclusion. Not 6 days after the incident, the court makes a statement based on their findings. The wound was self-inflicted. It was an act of quote-unquote of self-satisfaction in which Dorde had put a beer bottle on a wooden stick, stuck it in the ground, and after that he simply sat on the bottle and enjoyed.
I don't know
But
if I
his
can show this.
masturbation had become too unstable and vigorous, and he crushed the bottle in his ass under the sheer tightness of his cheeks. Okay, pause. before we go any further, I know there are some bottoms in this chat, and y'all are allowed to do some freaky things. You do you, but like, okay, maybe you could get away with 1 or 2, but anything more than 4 or 5 bottles up there, and I think you're really asking for trouble. So you know, just I want you to guys to be safe. But anyways, not only that, but Dorday was apparently like a notorious drunk, and he in fact admitted to one of the hospital staff that examined him of having done the act himself and gotten so drunk he couldn't remember what happened. So it seemed that Dorday was cordially invited to fuck his own ass, and Kaltrina had gotten another big dub for Albania. But like, naturally, like, the Serbian authorities were like fucking outraged, right? Like, Doherty's lawyer, they had gone all the way, all out of their way to defend Doherty with everything they have, calling the Albanian law enforcement crooked and the Albanian people like barbaric. It had made headlines from Montenegro to Macedonia. Doherty had become a surrogate for all of the Kosovar Serbs. If Doherty really had masturbated with the beer bottle, it was kind of like all of Serbia had masturbated with the beer bottle, and they can't really let that happen. So Doherty, this poor fucking dude, was transferred almost 300 miles from Gjilan to Pristina, and then another 50 from Pristina to Belgrade, and that's on Google Maps in 2024. I don't even know what kind of journey that was in, like, 1985 developing Yugoslavia. So this dude gets his ass examined by another round of doctors, and you know what they say? You know what this doctor say? They say no fucking way. There's no way. It is not mechanically possible for a lone man to force a 5-inch thick glass bottle all the way up his asshole. What the first team came up with was a lie. They were liars. They liar voice. So the Pristina, so the military hospital sends its findings back to the Pristina. And so the chief prosecutor is fucking furious, and she goes to the head judge. This is the head judge, by the way. And Kauchino's like, hey, those doctors? Fuck those doctors! Fuck those doctors! Those quacks in Belgrade can't tell Doherty's ass from the one they're sitting on. I want another examination right this instant. Your Honor, look at this man. Is this the face of a man who wouldn't fuck himself in the ass with a beer bottle? Frankly, Your Honor, I think you know the answer. And the head judge says, no problem, brother. And Katrina goes, really? And he goes, yeah, brother. I just gotta ask you one thing. You got a ting for looking at this guy's asshole? Okay, so the judge does order that some kind of ass expert be added to the regular military doctor team, but like the appointed expert ends up agreeing with the team in Belgrade. He's like, there's no fucking way he did this to himself, and it's an entire beer bottle. So then the judge and the prosecutor rig up a whole new team. And you'd think, okay, Pristina team said he did it himself. Belgrade team said he didn't. This is the tiebreaker. Well, guess what? The third team said it was inconclusive. He could have done it to himself, or someone else could have done it to him. So 18 months later, 300 miles, 30 doctors, 4 rectal examinations, 3 different conclusions, and no consensus. At this point, I'm just like, poor fucking Doherty, dude. Like, he'd been carted around the entire country, bent over a barrel, and fingered in his broken ass by basically every doctor in Kosovo. Like, leave Doherty's ass alone. Please, just let him be. Like, if the cops had just done their job, then maybe the only evidence wouldn't be Doherty's ass. And you'd think that the worst of it was over. But this is only where things really spiral out of control. Which brings us to chapter 3.
Oh my god, there's more.
War.
Without definitive conclusion, the medical investigation only believes conspiracy from both sides. The Albanians believe that the military hospital was covering up for Serbian deviancy,
Judge, you're cutting
and
out.
Serbians believe that the investigative and the cops were covering up for Albanian sap. What?
Okay, you're good now. You were getting robotic-y there for a second.
Okay. Yes. Anyway,
Oh, God.
Serbian deviancy, Albanian savagery. It was hurting both sides. And the investigation was ultimately left off with an inconclusive whimper, but the following years tensions only continued to build. Like, A couple months later, Dorde's wife claimed that his initial confession to the admitting nurse was actually pressured out of him by an Albanian colonel. And Dorde's attorney tried to spread a rumor that the night Dorde was attacked, there was a secret council of Albanian elders that chose to take revenge on a randomly selected Serb because a separatist weapon smuggler had died in prison. False, by the way. The smuggler died a month after Dorde was attacked. And so Dorde would become a household name to both Serbians and Albanians. One Serbian woman woefully recounts, I entered the store in Obelik and the Albanians tell me, Madam, you forgot the bottle. They are making allusions to the sufferer Martinovic. I crawl into my apartment and I am silent. Silent. Dorde's suffering is all our suffering. After Dorde, everything was different. The story and its subsequent rumors saw print in local newspapers all the way until 1990, 5 years later. And it would only be another 8 years until after that, in 1998, that the war broke out between Albanians and Serbians in Kosovo. But I'm sure what you guys really want to know is, what happened to everyone, huh? What happened to everyone, right? Where are they now? And that's what we really want to know, right? Okay, so Dr. Aliu. Some years later, allegedly, Dr. Aliu purposely botched a Serbian mother's gallbladder surgery and killed her. He was never convicted. I have no further information about him.
What the?
Chief Prosecutor Kaltrina successfully spun what should have been a one-sided civil assault case into a civil war. So, honestly, that's a pretty big W. Dorde's lawyer, I don't know. Dorde's wife, I don't know.
What?
The two guys that put a bottle of Dorde's out, I don't know. I don't know what happened to them. I don't
Why
know.
are you even...
And then there's Dorde Martinovic, that crazy kid, right? You know, Dorde, in 1991, Dorde almost had treatment to see specialists in London, paid for by the state, but that fell through when it was leaked to the press. I don't know where Dorde is now. He's probably dead because he was 59 in 1985, but you know, I'd like to believe that he saw those specialists in London and he was given a full ass transplant, and now he can shit and get pegged to his heart's content. So, was it misleading when I said that shoving a beer bottle up a Serbian farmer's asshole led directly to civil war? Yes, it was incredibly misleading. But that's not the question we should be asking. The question we should be asking is, where were you May 1st, 1985? Where were you on the day of the Dorde Martinovic incident?
None of us were alive.
Thank you for watching.
Oh my god.
What did I just
Oh my god, dude, I couldn't breathe, you guys.
What the fuck? I'm dying.
That was just good history.
What the
Oh my god.
I was gonna post this to YouTube. Can I
You
post
can.
this to
Yeah,
YouTube?
it's a little butt. You're fine. It's just a little butt.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Little butt.
It's just a little butt.
Yeah, A
This
plus.
is completely
it is-
historical, and as
yeah.
a fellow historian, I admire your research.
Yeah, history plus.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
If you actually want to read about this, it's a real thing. You can read the Kosovo: How Myths and Secrets Started a War by Julian Margaret. So, but that's
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
I
fucking speechless.
Confidence was an A. I will give you that already off the bat.
You were balls
You-
in. You were
you were-
balls out.
That was short. Wow.
I couldn't breathe. I couldn't think. I felt like I was strapped to the chair. My eyes were pried open, and I had to look at that the entire time. I somehow now feel dirty.
It's not funny, RB. That's.
It's not funny.
that was
Someone's
like-
ass is
yeah.
permanently damaged.
Yes.
Someone's ass was permanently damaged. Let's
And
not use
it
the
wasn't
present
Dorte.
I like how you thought it was door day, like a door, and then the
Of
day.
course, I
doors.
thought it was door day. I thought it had something to do with a door, and I was really confused and scared.
Also, remember when we got wrecked in Rogue Company? And
Yeah.
I said what happened to us in that game happened to the main character of this
Oh.
presentation.
No.
Wow.
He fucking foreshadowed on my ass. Okay.
Oh. Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah, A plus for me. Hattie, would you like to give your?
I think A plus 2. Are we doing the time category? Or no?
He told me beforehand and asked for
Oh, it was gonna be
permission,
long?
and I
Okay.
specifically gave him permission to go over.
Okay, then yeah, and then A. Yeah, I'm with you on the A plus.
A plus.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome. Like, even if we deduct it from the time, you get extra credit for whatever that was. All right.
Oh my God.
Very hard on that.
Who would like to go next? Thank you, Kaz, for volunteering. Kaz, you are next.
Let's go, Kaz.
Let's go, Kaz.
Go.
Let's go.
Kaz?
This guy's here.
Kaz, are you here? God
No.
fucking damn it, Kaz.
Oh wait, Cass did say that they were gonna go do something and then be back before the end of this.
God says, let's go, Kaz. Okay, Kaz isn't here. Mallard?
Sure, after that god-awful presentation, anyway.
This
As
is
an
just like
asexual, I'm not
Grim.
responsible.
Oh right, Gertie, this is just like Grimly Rude.
Finally, somebody tells the truth. Thank you, Mallard.
This is just like Grammy Groot. You know, Grody, you should have Judge on Grammy Groot. I promise you he'd be a hoot. All right.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's me.
So cute.
Wow.
Good.
Okay.
This is my friend's dog breeds. No asses are involved.
Amazing.
I feel like you're talking about someone specific.
I am.
Yeah, Hattie, you better hope you're not on this list, babe.
I'm not on this list. I'm not.
Hey, Mallard, if I give you 5 minutes, can you?
No.
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 Mallard, I can hear myself. Who has me on live?
It might be Mallard. It might be Mallard.
Oh, it is me. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm like, you have someone's.
Oh wow, just ending, putting down RB stream and not just muting it.
Oh
My
my
heart.
god, it's just a second. Calm down. Okay, anyway, if someone's not in this presentation, it's because I've not talked to you. Or I don't know you, so don't get offended. And this list is in alphabetical order, so there's no special order.
Okay.
And each person's breed is mostly based on personality, and then like a little based on character design, but not really. Let's go.
I actually will have I have a very specific opinion on what my own dog breed is, so I'm interested to see.
I think I nailed it, honestly.
I'm excited.
So Amber Deimos is first.
Okay.
I can't see chat, so hi Amber.
I'll tell you if they respond.
Amber's a Siberian Husky because this is a fucking Christmas dog, and Amber is the Christmas, just the Christmas.
Yeah.
But Amber would be a Husky because Amber's very
I
opinionated.
can't even tell the difference between the two pictures.
Amber's opinions are mostly wrong, but Amber's very vocal about them.
Oh my god.
Amber also has black and white hair, well, character design wise, and blue eye, yeah, they're the
great.
same. And Amber loves snow. Amber bitches about not having snow enough, like not having enough snow.
Amber is pissed by the comment you made.
What do you mean?
Mallard, I will beat the shit out of you.
Go ahead.
With friendship, they
With
added with
friendship.
friendship.
Okay. Has your back till the end until you call them out for being wrong all the time. Yeah, there's Amber Deimos.
It's great.
Here's Cass.
Balls in his mouth.
This picture makes me laugh.
Cass, you were supposed to go next. Why are you here? Okay, go.
But Cass would be a boxer, but specifically that boxer, just because it's really funny. Cass is incredibly goofy and makes you laugh until you cry, and this picture makes me cry and laugh simultaneously.
I see.
Cass is also very smart and looks outside the boxer for solutions.
Say it with your full chest.
Problems.
They look outside the boxer.
Gonna get an F for confidence anyway. They're upbeat and playful 90% of the time. The other 10% they're high as fuck. And they're very protective and can switch to guard dog mode like immediately if you kind of piss Cass off. So Cass will be a boxer.
Okay.
But again, specifically this boxer.
I agree.
Our good friend Clover would be a Jack Russell Terrier. This is the same. This is the same picture.
Yeah.
Clover is very happy and energetic, and she's a little workhorse. She never stops feeling like she has to work all the time.
Poor baby.
Whether that be art or like her actual job. And Clover's also very friendly, and she makes sure that everyone around her is doing okay, even if she's not okay herself. And she also likes to ask questions, and is just generally curious. So, Clover would be
Just
the
putting
Jack Russell
Clover on
Terrier.
blast.
What?
Winter's being dumb. Continue.
For
You're doing
what?
great. You're doing
Go on,
nothing.
go
They're
on.
lying. You're doing great.
Cupid, our dog friend, would be the Pharaoh Hound. Which is a very weird choice, but I will defend this choice until I die. The Pharaoh Hound is one of the oldest domesticated breeds, and so they are the dog of dogs, and Cupid is the dog of dogs. Cupid is not entirely social, but he's incredibly friendly and affectionate to people he gets close to. I miss my friend Cupid. They also have the ability to blush and smile, so like their little faces get really red if they're excited and happy, and I feel like that's Cupid coded as fuck. And they're known as the Prince of the Dog Kingdom by a lot of people because they're the oldest breed. So, and a lot of people think Anubis is based on this dog, which is a cool little fact. But I think Cupid would be this dog.
Yeah.
Because
fitting, considering Cupid is a godlike being.
Also that, yeah. Well, maybe not anymore. I should have used an updated picture, but yeah. This is my good friend Gibby. Gibby would be a pit bull, just because he would literally kill for his family. He also likes a good challenge. He plays a lot of really difficult games that would make me scream. So, I think Gibby... called Big Head. He's physically strong and maybe a little unhinged. If people that know Gibby will know that he is kind of unhinged. But he's a true goofball, despite being a little intimidating and scary at first, and he's just generally misunderstood. So I think that's why Gibby would be the pit bull. Gon would be the English Mastiff.
Okay.
These are big-ass dogs. I had a person in my life who had one of these, and it went up to my chest, and I'm 5'2". So these are big-ass fucking dogs, so it's a kaiju. And Gon is the kaiju fanatic. And Gon is very, 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 very protective of people that he cares about. I know it from experience. And he can also be very affectionate, but also, like, kind of sassy. So if, like, these dogs, like, sometimes if they don't want affection, they will nip at you and be like, leave me the fuck alone. These dogs can also be very lazy, but also very hardworking. So, like, when Gon is on his off time, he's super chill. But he's also a workhorse when he's at his job. He got big old teeth. And Gon got big old teeth. Well, the character. So.
That would also fuck you up in a tackle.
They will. I've been tackled by, like, this dog many times. Griv/Buppy. I've included both arts.
Cherry,
but this is not based on Buppy. This is based on Griv.
Those are two different people.
Yeah, because...
I don't know why you would put them on the same slide.
Yeah, because Buffy is in fact Griv's roommate. I thought we've been over this.
Yeah, they're roommates that kiss.
I put both names because I put both art. Whatever. Anyways. This is just Griv. Griv is a border collie because they're the smartest dog breed. And Griv is very, very smart, and they know a lot about a lot of different things. So I feel like if anyone had a question about anything, Griv could just answer it, like, immediately. And they're non-aggressive, and they're very friendly. I don't think Griv can be aggressive at all. Maybe, like, protecting Red, but that's, like, different. So Griv would be a very protective dog, and that's what border collies are. And they're eager to learn. I feel like Griv wants to know everything about everything. And they're very loyal. So I don't know Griv like that super well, but I think Griv would be a really good friend and therefore a very good boy. A good boy. Good little dog.
Good little pet.
And then Grody is a red-boned coonhound. Just because they're known for their very, very pretty red coat. And I feel like we all know red because red. And they're independent and energetic. If you know Grody, you know that She is very energetic.
Yes.
But she's also chill. She loves to have fun and goof around, and she's also very smart. So, I feel like these are the same. I know I could have done the Chihuahua bit, but I didn't want to. So,
But you had to mention it anyway. Grody, you are a living embodiment of a Chihuahua. All right, moving on.
Lace, this is my dog. This is a picture of my dog. But Lace would be the English Bulldog, just because they're very stubborn, and they like to do things on their own terms. If I ask Lace to do the dishes, they will do the dishes just eventually, whenever they want to. And Bulldogs are also very laid back and like to relax any chance they get. That's basically all they do. And Bulldogs are very affectionate, but can be kind of aloof with strangers. If you like go to pet a Bulldog, either they'll be really receptive of it, or they'll be like, fuck you. And then Bulldogs are very sassy. If you've been around a Bulldog, you know they are very, very sassy, and they are also very loyal. So, yeah.
I just say I love the little bandana on your dog.
Oh, thank you.
It's
She's
so cute.
I love her so much. Melon is a Chinese crested dog.
Oh my god. That's the best.
This is Melon approved. I showed Melon this earlier. That's emo fucking hair. People will dye these dogs' fur in like crazy colors. So I feel like this one's very melon coated.
Incredibly
And and they're known as Velcro dogs. They always want to be around people that they love, but they're also incredibly anxious. So sometimes they're like, "Oh, does this person actually like me? I don't know." Even though everyone loves Melon, let's be real. But despite their anxiety, they can also be very independent. And I put destructive chewing because I know Melon chews on stuff, and Melon told me that they like bite Gibby as a stem. So Melon is a destructive chewer for sure.
Now, does this dog have pronouns?
Yes. Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I was like, this dog is Arby. I don't care. This bitch knows she's pretty. She's also clearly very lively and affectionate. There has not been a single day where Arby hasn't been like, I love you to anybody, I don't think. And Arby, she could be sometimes a little stubborn if she thinks, you know, she likes something and you're like, oh, that's interesting. And she's like, fuck you, I like this.
Fuck.
And she loves being the center of attention no matter where she goes,
I know what
which is a
you're talking about.
positive thing.
I'm at the center right now in this stream.
And she's just pretty. Like, look at her.
This is perfect. This is like absolutely perfect. My first dog was a poodle, and ever since I love that dog till the day I'm dead. That poodle and me were the same person. And yes, I am a poodle. All right, continue.
Clearly. Like, look
That
is the
same person, same color and everything.
But yeah, I was like, I feel like I nailed this, so I'm glad I actually did. Say Viper's a Doberman. Say is very loyal and very protective, and you can talk to Say about anything, and she'll be like, fuck that person.
God,
Say will be like, I love you, fuck whoever's bothering you. Say's typically quiet unless they're alerted, which again, like, if you bring up a problem, Say will be very vocal about that problem and try to find solutions for you, which is always appreciated. And this is a goth-looking motherfucker. Like, this dog looks very goth with the little chains. And they are very smart, and they are willing to learn new things. Dobermans are very, very smart. They were known as German war dogs, and they would be medical assistants and stuff. And they look intimidating, but they're actually super sweet. My dad's friend had a dog named Sid Vicious, and he was very sweet. So, but he was like the most terrifying looking motherfucker. And like I said earlier, Say's always helpful in trying to look for solutions, which I really like about her. So, yeah. Skiz Turtle is a grittying French bulldog.
Beautiful photo. Perfect picture.
Yeah.
This dog, I was gonna choose the French bulldog for Skiz anyway, but this dog literally looks like it's grittying, so I was like, that's perfect. That's a fucking gritting dog right there. It looks so silly. Skiz likes to play, but also likes to lounge. Skiz is like, I will play Fortnite, but I'll also be very chill about it. Skiz can also be stubborn as fuck. Um, especially if you call Skiz out for his beer, he'll be like, no, fuck you. And he's a mischievous fucking goofball. If you know Skiz, you know Skiz is always up to some shit. And his antics can make you laugh or be frustrated, depending on your mood. And known to like Fortnite, I don't know. Maybe these dogs like Fortnite, I don't know.
No,
This one
yeah,
clearly
historically,
does.
French bulldogs cracked at Fortnite, cranking 90s.
This is the same picture though, like, look at it.
Yeah.
Trav is the Australian cattle dog. It's an obvious choice because they're a cattle dog. Which, like, Trav is the cow demon that we all know and love. These dogs are also tough as hell and protective over people they love. These dogs were specifically bred to herd cattle, but you need a really robust, like, strong dog to do that because cows are fucking huge. So if this dog gets, like, trampled over, it's fine. Like, that's how they're just built. They're just built different. And they are very high energy, and they're very vocal, and they're intelligent, independent, and Bluey is this type of dog, if you guys watch Bluey.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that dog looks like Bluey. It's me.
Last but not least, Winter is a Yorkshire Terrier. Pretty as fuck and can do hair and makeup. And I feel like this dog would absolutely clock me to hell if my eyeliner was uneven. And be like, let me fix it. They're also very feisty and have a lot of attitude. And that is Winter 100%. And they love to make you laugh by being goofy. I feel like Winter's goofy all the time. And it, like, just some of the stuff Winter says, like, I'm just like, why did you say that? But I, like, cry laugh all the time. It's just a little goofy. And Winter can be affectionate, but prefers to be independent. Winter calls people worsties, and I feel like that's, like, affectionate, but also kind of like, fuck you, I'm independent.
Worst.
So, yeah, for those reasons, Winter's a Yorkshire Terrier, and that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Mallet, a
Very
clap, clap,
straightforward.
clap, 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 clap,
Beautiful,
clap, clap,
thank
clap.
you.
I need to
Yippee.
get.
Love
I need to
that.
figure out how to get a clap sound clip.
Oh, I got it.
On your usual Discord, like it's like default.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I wish, like, I could have added more people, but
No.
Yeah.
There's a time limit. That's a lot of work and research. You did fantastic.
You did so good. You gave so much dog facts. I loved every single one as a dog mama. I adored every single little dog fact you gave. That was awesome.
Hattie, please
Thank
continue
you.
with your grading.
I don't know the people that well, but I just from watching chat and just seeing the reactions from everybody in this call, I would have to give it a solid A. It was very cute. You really thought out every single dog, and I adored
Yeah.
that. I loved every single choice you made.
I-
You had again a lot of facts. That's a straight up A for me.
real thing.
I
Also
was
good cleanse for
originally-
judges presentation. I love your presentation, judges. Good cleanse.
I was originally
I was
gonna
like-
give you a B plus because you were a little inconfident at the beginning, but after more and more, you got confident, baby.
Yeah,
And
you did.
You fucking knocked it out of the park, and you got me fucking right on.
I did.
Fucking perfect. I'm gonna go back and clip me screaming and enjoying. But that was amazing. A solid A.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the presentation.
There was a lot of thought going into it. I was like, who would be what? And then, like, I would message Skiz and be like, do you think this is right? And Skiz would be like, yay or nay? And I'm like, okay.
Damn it, hydrate. Okay, I have to go get water. Fuck.
The amount
I
that you
got
put into
2
it is
bottles
so good.
just for this.
Thank
Wait,
you.
yeah, go
Maybe
get
we'll do a
water,
part
get some
2.
water, bestie.
It's very
Mallory.
genuine.
What
All
dog
right.
would you be?
I want Kaz to
What
go
dog would I
next.
be?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here. Don't
Oh,
worry.
oh.
I'm trying to figure out how to turn off censorship on like Twitch chat on my phone like this entire time, and I'm struggling, bro. Like, dead ass. I was here for that presentation, but I am struggling with this with this
All right,
setting.
I
Do
will
you
be
agree
right
that
back
with
with
the
water.
boxer?
This is a water break
Yeah.
for everyone involved. Get around, stretch a little bit. I'll be right back, everyone.
Ooh.
I took a break earlier and I put leftover pot roast on top of my hash brown.
Ooh.
That was quite delicious.
Hmm.
Also, I don't think I actually introduced myself. I'm one of RB's old college friends. Maybe you see me around.
Oh
Oh
my
my god, is
goodness,
that
is that
GruddyTube?
Is that
Hey,
GruddyTube?
GruddyTube
Hi,
from
GruddyTube.
twitch.tv/GruddyTube?
I wasn't here. Yeah, sub to twitch.tv/GruddyTube. Sub to RB also if you want. I mean, I guess you're here. You might as well. You know, bye.
Okay, bye.
Go.
Hey.
I don't know what dog I would be. I feel like I would be an English bulldog too, just because I'm biased. I've had 2, so
I'm a West Highland Terrier.
Let me get the dog I think you would be. Just from knowing you for sure, Let me get it.
I know that.
Terrible.
Also, my only like real time of worsty is with me and my worsty Cupid because we're worsties.
yeah, I know, but I'm just like, it's like affectionate, but also like fuck you. So I'm just like, oh, that's kind of independent.
For those who care,
No.
Mambo's or Cherry's girlfriend, as people would like to call them, just informed me based on the other presentations that mine sucked. So that's awesome. All right, Kaz, are you ready to go?
What? Sorry, someone was talking to me.
Could she say that? Your spoons?
My spoons. My poor
Wait,
spoon.
is she watching the stream?
No, God, no.
Okay, good.
But I told her about the spoon presentation, and just the premise is shit, I guess. Okay. We are ready, Kaz, whenever you are.
Okay. This is by me, Cass. My presentation. That's me.
Real.
Hi.
That's Cass.
That's me.
There's Cass.
Let's Kaz.
All right. If you remember me from last time,
No.
we're back at it again.
No.
We are absolutely
No.
back at it again.
No. No.
Sharknado.
Let's
The movie series.
No.
All right, but I'm gonna spare you all because I'm not gonna go through each and every movie. There's 6 of them, and I wasn't gonna put myself through that mental torture again. I've done it once, never again. But I will spoil why Sharknadoes are a thing and like how they happen and the entire ending of the movie. So basically, after the events of the 5th movie, where April absorbed the planetary energy of the global Sharknado, that's when the nuclear Sharknado absorbed all the other Sharknadoes around the Earth. It's a whole story, but if you want to figure it out, it's on YouTube. Oh, and April is the protagonist's wife who turned into a cyborg after the events of the 3rd movie where she got crushed by a shark. It was very tragic, but...
Oh, wait. Kaz,
She
take a
came-
minute.
Ad.
Kaz, take a minute. We're in an ad. We're in an ad. Take a breather.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
This is going off. Don't worry.
What the? The minute I saw this blue fucking screen, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Listen, it's a little silly.
I'm drinking water. But yeah, my mom was like, based off of the other presentation, based on the other education topics, mine was shit, and I thought that was funny.
Well, to be fair,
Comparatively,
the
mine
hardest
is
hitter
shit.
of a presentation is Cherry's presentation.
Yeah.
She did go like right after you.
There's no I mine was supposed to just be a quick little introduction of what you could taste, what you could expect. And then
Cherries is basically impossible to beat. But
you fucking sure did try your best.
I did like the diagram.
Listen, all of
And
our
that's
presentations
from
are
the
unique in their
newspapers.
own way.
that's a real diagram. That was the actual diagram the doctors used
Yeah.
at the trial.
Mhm.
I don't write history. I just make it up.
You record it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, I love lying about history too. One of my favorite pastimes.
Technically, it's not lying. It's just drawing
My interpretation.
It's
Well, lying is
conflating
what I
correlation
do.
with causation.
But it's also the way I go. NASA was actually originally a group of stargazers who are all trans women.
Yeah, and the country of Britain disbanded in the 1980s, and now they pay people to pretend to be British so that they can sell more Doctor Who.
Ooh,
Okay.
Real.
Ad
I like
is
that a lot.
over. Kaz, you have free reign.
All right, so back about April. She is the wife of the protagonist. Protagonist's name is Finn. He kills sharks with a chainsaw. It's a whole movie series about it. Check it out if you want. It's on YouTube. but she gets crushed by a shark, but she comes back as a cyborg. So is it really tragic or not? Because they had a whole Twitter poll like, vote if April lives or dies, and it was a whole thing. I voted for April to die, by the way. Anyways, she ends up dying again, third time, and leaving the planet a barren wasteland with only the protagonist left because, like, I don't know, nuclear energy. I don't know. Here it is. Here's the scene. It's like here's the whole global tornado. And it's this whole bad CGI scene. It's beautiful. I might skip through this because I only skimmed it. I was not going to torture myself with this whole movie again.
What the fuck?
It's Sharknado.
I think this is historically accurate.
Yes, this is historically accurate. This is the staff that was used to turn away the shark god, to stop the shark god from causing other Sharknadoes. And now here she is using her cyborg powers to absorb the nuclear energy from the Sharknado to make sure the waves are weaker, so Finn is able to push away the waves, but of course, it causes her to overload with energy and blow up.
You think they filmed on location?
Yes, of course they did. They filmed this all in one take. They all filmed this in one take, by the way.
More historically accurate than the whole movie.
Look, critical battery is overloading, and... No! Oh, no! Boom. Blows up. Everything's gone. Everything's bad. He's all like, "Oh no!" And he's alive somehow. Like he was at the center of the blast, and he's like, "He's totally fine." Oh, and he's looking for his wife. Oh well.
Oh well.
And everyone in the world is dead?
Yeah, of course. But of course, hold on. I need to go back into slideshow. This is of course a thing. But of course, time travel. Finn's firstborn son, Gil. They arrive in a truck, the version of a DeLorean, and he's like, "Oh, we gotta time travel to stop Sharknadoes." And like the whole next movie is about like time travel with King Arthur and George Washington, and then like the final jump, 2018. But the big reveal was it was April from the future. She ended up as an evil AI overlord, using the time traveling powers of Sharknadoes to assure Finn would return to her in the future. Here's the clip. Let's just let this sink in. There's the truck. Here it comes. Oh, it's my son. And his son is played by none other than Dolph Lundgren.
Why?
Who are you?
It's the Dolph.
That's my son's. What'd you do with my son?
Hi, Dad.
It's not possible.
Semper Paratus. The shepherd's always prepared.
How?
It's complicated. I can tell you on the way. Come on.
Where?
It's complicated.
Where it all began. It's the only way to save Mom, our family, and the world. Come on, you gotta trust me, Dad.
And of course he trusts him because, like, well, I got nothing else to do. Yeah. By the way, in that bag is the head of his wife, because you remember she's a cyborg and she blew up, so that's the only part he has left.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But like if you want to find out, watch the movies. I'm not explaining it.
Kind of seems like
What's in the back of his car? What is that?
What's in the back of the car? I don't know. What do you think? I'm a Sharknado? Like it's like a stuffed rat.
It's just a little guy.
Anyways,
So you turned a Sharknado into a time machine.
Yep. A Sharknado into a time machine. That's it.
Yep.
Yep. That's it. Dolph Lundgren, thank you again. But that's right. Cyborg April from the year, I don't know how to say that number. I'm too delusional right now. Was using the time travel powers of the Sharknado to send Sharknadoes into the past to make sure Finn would end up into the present year where she was, to make sure he ends up as like, you know, her like cyborg
lover.
I don't. Yeah. Thanks for the fill in, RB. I hated this movie so much. Anyways, Finn doesn't fall for that fake robot stuff because, like, you know, faithful man, real wife. That's what it's about. Don't fall for AI. And anyways, real wife appears. Awful CGI fight. I want to skip ahead. I never get tired of this.
Get away from him, you bitch.
Ooh.
She didn't even find.
And then there's, oh yeah, of course there's a bunch of clones. They're clones of April.
It's
They're
Neo!
clones of Cyborg April because, you know, she's a cyborg overlord, so of course she has clones of herself. Anyways, 1v1 between real April, Cyborg April, throwing hands. Ooh, right, left. Ooh, throw him. Ooh, kill him. Damn. And then, you know, all this struggling's going on. All this is going on. Awful CGI lightning. It's like the Force, but worse. Anyways, there she's just standing there, and somehow she's able to redirect the electricity, or whatever that is, towards the time machine near Finn, to send Finn back into the first Sharknado.
Why is he struggling to reach something that's
But
so
there it
close?
goes. He's reaching for it.
Oh.
It's happening, look, and then he's gonna fly off. Ooh. There he goes. And then there's no ending of that fight. They just like, okay, he's gone. Yeah, she just screams, no, there's nothing else. Yeah, like she shows up, kicks, and happy ending. There's no more Sharknadoes because Finn goes to the first one, takes it out, and like, oh, it's over. No more Sharknadoes. That's what happened.
Can we watch these?
Yes. But anyways, you may have noticed some striking similarities between the Sharknado finale and another movie series finale. Which brings me up to my next point. How the Marvel Cinematic Universe ruined cinema. By me. Cass.
Thank you.
Still.
I fucking support this so hard.
That's
Thank
me.
you, God.
This is unheard of. This is unheard of.
It's a double.
Anyways,
It's literally a
when
double
these movies
feature.
started being
Holy
connected,
shit.
That was a problem. Like, movies are cool. One and done, you know, that's cool. Like, a good one and done movie. Inside Out, I think that's what it's called. You know, that was a great movie. I don't know if they're making a sequel, but like, there's no reason to have movies have effect on other movies I watch. I mean, if it's a sequel, that's cool, but like, if one movie's events affect a movie I'm watching, I will hate myself and the director that made it. I'm looking at you, Endgame. Little bitch. Ain't nobody do it like That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana. That was just a quick mini series. They did it. They were one and done, and they never brought it up ever again. They were never like, "Hey Zach, remember when we met who?" And then they never it's good and done. Never brought up ever again. Chef kiss. But because of MCU's impact, all of these movie series are trying to place each other in the same universe. And I don't know if it's for story or for shock factor, but they're just doing it because they can, which is a problem. Sharknado, Lavalantula, and Z Nation are in the same universe. Here's a clip from Lavalantula where the protagonist meets Finn.
I know you from. Look, you gotta get off the streets. There's giant spiders everywhere. I'd love to help you, but I got shark problems right now.
That's it. That's the connection. That's all he says. I got shark problems right now. And that's how they're connected. And not only that, oh, please don't play this again. But not only that, because of the lieutenant that was present in the Sharknado series, still in Z Nation, people are connecting that to Sharknado as well. And the creators of Sharknado are like, yeah, okay, go for it. Just so, like, willy-nilly, like, just to give them something, I suppose. But it's for no fun, just to do it. Next point. Wish tried connecting all the Disney movies together. I think.
Did it?
I don't know. You couldn't pay me to watch this movie. That's what I heard. That's what everyone was talking about when it was released, but
I thought Wreck-It
That's a
Ralph
point.
already did that.
no, but that's video games. That's like a different thing. And anyways, Transformers and G.I. Joe are in the same universe now too, and like it was at the end of the movie, so there was no point at all to reveal it. Like
And neither of those movies are like releasing new movies anytime soon, are they?
No, like this was just like the end of the movie. Like, oh, your brother, the brother who is sick, we're gonna pay for all of his medical bills. Here's our card. You could work for us someday. You and the big guys you work for.
No names over the airwaves.
Look how stupid this looks, by the way. He goes down so slowly.
Like you, Noah. Why don't you think about it?
Me when I do an elevator bit when I'm a little kid.
Just prolonged eye contact. Like he looks over, like, oh, all this cool military stuff. You think it's like some secret military thing that like Transformers already has, but no. He looks around, looks impressed, ooh, looks at the card.
G.I. Joe.
Out of nowhere, for no reason. Just G.I. Joe, and that's the end of the movie. Credits roll. Like, what do we do now with this information? Like, they were just added for shock factor. Because the guy said, like, if you paid attention, he said, oh, and remember, no names over the airwaves. Because that was like a whole thing they were talking about because they had a radio talking to each other the entire time. So they want us to, like, think that, ooh, G.I. Joe was listening in on the airwaves the entire time. But if they were, I feel like they'd move in on those giant robots immediately. But movies can do whatever. Just do whatever, but I will not pay for them. I will... Arg.
Arg.
But what's truly shocking... Everybody's... I'm so sorry, but this is about to get some serious, but please hold on. What's truly shocking... is how cows are originally from the moon, which is made of cheese.
This is a third presentation!
Let's start with the latter. Oh, sorry.
What
That's
is
a typo.
What are you going in to fix it?
Did you leave yourself
Is this
a
a meta
note to
joke?
do your best?
Did you put a meta commentary
That's so
joke
cute.
in this
That's so
presentation?
fucking cute.
Shut up. Anyways, let's start with the latter. In most of, not all, early generation cartoons had the moon portrayed as cheese. Tom and Jerry, Wallace and Gromit, I'll bring it up next. It's like a common trope where the moon was entirely made of cheese, and have an episode about it, which would never continue. Episodic episodes were great. For example, Wallace and Gromit, A Grand Day Out, and Tom and Jerry's O Solar Meow. And while still talking about common tropes in media, when aliens come to invade Earth, what are the first animals they abduct? Cows. We always just assume the worst. But in the end, maybe the aliens are trying to return cows to the moon after humans kidnapped a few of them after landing on them, like after the moon landing. Have you ever like considered that?
Hey, wait a
Have
second.
you ever considered that possibility?
Cows exist.
We
After
actually
all,
went to the
after
moon
all,
several
we
times.
all know how that old nursery rhyme went. What was the cow trying to jump over?
Cats.
moon.
Me.
It's just trying to get home. The moon. The moon.
I feel like
is
I'm on
where the
drugs. What's happening?
The cow lives on the moon. The cow lives on the moon. It's trying to get home. The old nursery rhyme tells it, and they're just trying to go back home
You might be on
to the
something.
cheese moon. Fuck you, Neil Armstrong. What the fuck? The cow's off the moon, and his name Neil A is alien backwards.
Oh my
Wake
god.
up.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Thank you all for your time.
Oh my
I'm so cast.
I'm so confused.
Okay, bye.
I feel like I just took whippets and I'm back in reality.
I have a question for you, Cass.
Yes.
3 presentations. It's never been done. Would you mind if I recommended you for a Nobel Prize? I don't think 3 presentations have ever been done before.
I will not take full credit because I was inspired from one of Cherry's old presentations from this.
I'm still Cass.
Okay.
I am still Cass.
Maybe they could co-award
I'm
it.
so glad.
Okay,
Real,
wow.
I'll share the award with Cherry.
Hattie, I need a time to... My body and my soul left and are slowly merging back together. Can you please grade them?
I'm not gonna lie, the second one shook me. The third one, I was flabbergasted. I didn't expect that one. Oh, you had so much confidence too. Down on the entire president. A with confidence. RB, I'm also kind of in the same state as you right now.
A.
Okay, cool.
A. A, which is short
Perfect.
for a cheese moon. Now, please.
Alien.
Short for alien.
Oh
So that
fuck!
was a
I missed the
bold
more obvious joke. Shit.
of the aliens trying to take the cows back to the moon, and saying that Neil Armstrong's name backwards is alien. Like, he couldn't have stolen them because he himself is an alien.
Well,
They
that's the
belong
thing.
to
What if
him.
like the government like just named him that to make sure like, yeah, that's the alien one. Gotta make sure he's labeled.
Interesting.
Because
Okay,
after all,
Winter,
the
it is
moon launch
your
was
turn.
government funded.
Wait, the
It's my
Fortnite shop
turn.
refreshed.
Winter requested to specifically go after Kaz.
Let's go, Winter.
It's part of the.
Oh
I'm not
no.
gonna fucking believe who's in the shop right now.
What is this? How the
saw
MCU
it.
saved film?
If I have to hear good things about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I'm gonna leave.
No, please
I
don't.
will also leave.
So it isn't about that. However, comma.
However,
It is
comma.
about my friends. Yet again. And so my presentation, because I'm extremely autistic, is about my friends and what schools of magic they would be placed in Wizards 101.
Oh,
Real?
okay.
Schools of magic, where my friends would be placed
I'm so
by Winter
curious.
Wind.
I'm still curious to why the request, but here we go.
We'll get there. So before we begin, I'm going to be sitting down and explaining like all the personality types of like each of the schools and like what the schools are.
Mhm.
Second, nothing said here is to explicitly like label any of my friends as any kind of certain personality or any kind of certain role. This is simply for goofs and laughs. And finally, all of these are in fact correct, and I don't think there's anybody who could make anything more correct. What are the schools of magic? Thank you for asking. The schools of magic are the foundation that makes up the entirety of the spiral. The air that we breathe, the water that we piss, and the friends that we made along the way. There are 7 main schools of magic: fire, ice, storm, myth, life, death, and balance. Each of them are pretty self explanatory, but I'll go ahead and explain them a bit. So, first off, we have the School of Fire. This school is going to be filled with our besties that do damage over time. They get in the kitchen, they don't like cook immediately, but like after they get some things down, that's when they start cooking, and that's when they start doing their damage. These are one of the biggest damage dealers, like, out of everybody. And there are 7 main types, so like that's a pretty big deal. Now, looking into the personality of the people that join the fire school, these are the ones that are like extremely passionate about the things that they do and have tendencies to think with their hearts. Also, these are possibly one of the most ADHD coded individuals you will ever meet.
Oh, I know where I'm going.
Next is the School of Ice. This school is going to have our tanks. They aren't good at dealing damage, however, comma, they do have the highest base health and also plenty of damage reducing spells in their pockets. The students that are in this school tend to be our slow and steady wins the race kind of people. And not to mention, these are the ones that like tend to have a plan that they stick to, and it works out in the end for them if they make everyone else stick to it. Also, these are some of the most autistic individuals you could meet. Parentheses, it's okay. I'm autistic, so I can say this. The School of Storm. This is our highest damage dealing school. They have the highest base damage out of all the schools. But that also means that they gotta be glass cannons, because God had to nerf them somewhere. With having the lowest base health and the lowest accuracy of all the other schools. And with that, these are the besties that have to end up getting really creative in what they do with their spells and how they work around not being able to hit most of the time. These are our mad scientist girlies, if you will.
Mhm.
The ones that you find in the children's stories.
Okay.
Yeah. The School of Myth. Now, these are the ones that are going to be just summoning little guys, you know, just grabbing them, placing them on the battlefield, and just letting them do their thing. Our conjurers that will just set and forget it because they can. It's kind of like you're playing Pokemon, but it's even worse about its turn-based systems.
Mm-hmm.
Also, for the personality, the Myth students tend to be the ones that know how to make their dreams and ambitions a reality because their job is pretty much just going into the past, picking out things, and then bringing it to them and throwing it at their enemies. Also, these are like the history nerds who are obsessed with everything in the past. The School of Life. Now, the School of Life is full of just your support mains. These are the people that are going to sit in your party and make sure that they can get the most reward with the least effort by just sitting back and healing their friends. Because they also don't have a lot of damage dealing spells, but they have really high base health and they have healing spells. Also, these are the most bard coded people you will ever meet.
Okay. Bard
Got
coded?
plugged. Yeah, these are the most bard coded people you will ever meet.
Very
You know,
grody.
like
I
a
agree.
bard.
Very grody. Grody
Yeah.
is very bard coded.
Singing songs
Yeah,
and
I was
healing their
thinking
team.
about Grody.
Also, Life Wizards are going to be the one that everyone loves being around because they're just able to pass every single vibe check, you know? Which, I don't know, sounds pretty gritty coded to me. The School of Death. So, the Death Wizards are possibly one of the most, I'm not going to say overpowered, but like, they're able to go off into the world and just do everything on their own because of their sustainability of lifesteal. You deal damage and you get half that damage back as health. And so that makes them perfect if you want to just like go through the life, go through all your missions and be like, I don't want to wait for people to group up. I'm going to go do my own thing. Not to mention, the people in this school tend to be on the crazier side, considering you do have to work with the dead and undead, and most mentally stable people aren't really up for that. Also, they tend to be obsessed with immortality after a while, apparently. The School of Balance. Now, this is a fun one, because the School of Balance, yes, they have their own damage type, which is just straight up balance. However, they do dip a bit into each school being able to deal damage types of the other schools. Like they can use fire, ice, storm, death, life, myth. They're just an all around girly, you know? Also, they are the ultimate support character because they do come like stuffed with so many buffs that they can give to their team, and also a few healing spells. But the wizards that you can find at this school, you got two options for them. So one is the nope, couldn't decide on what school they wanted to go to because there's so many good options that they couldn't help but just like pick everything, and that's what the School of Balance is. Or you have they couldn't decide because there are so many schools that it's overwhelming for them and they're going to start panicking. So they're like, you know what? We're going to go in here just so that I don't have to choose. Now, nope. Now, on to our contestants.
Oh.
Ooh.
So first up, we do have Chuckles from the television.
Okay.
I would place her into the School of Fire because she's very passionate about all the shit that she gets into, all of her projects, all of her streams. She puts in so much work and effort into them, and you know what? That's amendable. Also, definitely ADHD coded creature that I trust I could find scorch marks on the walls because she would be bouncing off of them.
Very true.
Next, I do have Grodine Tubtastic Tuberman, literally one of the most bard-coded characters. Just kidding. I put Grody Tube as the School
I
of
can
Fire.
feel Grody's blood pressure rising.
Legally, I did have to do that because, according to my sources, Grady has in fact scored the School of Life on every single Wizards 101 school test she has taken, except for one time. But otherwise, looks at my notes.
Looks at my
There's no like other school that Gertie could really go into because like Gertie is such a gremlin ball of passion and goes above and beyond for the most of the things she likes to do. Also, I think I would have died if I listed anything other than fire. Teehee. Redbow Juno Gaming. I also put into the School of Fire. I also included the Fire School teacher, Miss Dahlia Flamel. Just a pretty lady for you.
Thank you.
I put you in here because I believe you have a lot of heart and a lot of passion. Also, because you're a red panda and fire is also red.
The connections are
Real.
masterful.
Of course,
Real.
Amber would be ice.
I decided Amber was going to go into the ice school. Now, I think Amber would go here because in my eyes, specifically, like, whenever we're gaming, Amber's like one of the biggest strategizers in gaming.
Mm.
And also, I suspect at least a little bit of autism. But then again, so do I do for all of my friends. I am absolutely brain dead right now. I'm just gonna start saying words eventually. Next up is my good friend Gem Blue. I put my friend Gem in here because she is the utmost ice school coded wizard. Because she is one of the people that just goes, you know, I'm gonna poison the water just one drop at a time. I'm gonna play the long con. Definitely a slow and steady wins the race kind of person.
Can confirm Gem would poison me.
Absolutely. One drop at a time. Next up is my good friend Gon.
Real.
I put Gon in here because Gon is a creative individual. And also Gon is possibly one of the most like heavy hitter people in battles and has pretty good one-shot capabilities. Otherwise, I do believe Gon would decline the acceptance letter because there aren't any physical damage options. And the reason in my head, and I quote him saying this in my head, I have fists for a reason.
Real.
Very gone.
I've been sticking to that. Next is my good friend Sky. I would put Sky in the Storm School because Sky doesn't like death. And so I was like, well, I can't put my good friend Sky into the Death School. But she is creative enough and crazy enough to be a mad scientist in the Storm School. I think it's a little silly. Okay, just skip Cass, I guess. I would put Cass into the Myth School. Specifically because going into the Myth School, these are the people that won't let their memes be dreams. Like, that's literally pretty much half of what Myth Wizards are about. And the perfect example is Cass's previous presentations, like the one about the Sharktopus series, and literally the presentation about Sharknado into the Marvel series ruining every movie, into the moon is made of cheese, and cows are from there.
Definitely one of the creative people. Yes.
Yeah. I would also put Cherry into the myth school because Cherry's like the #1 myth student because of her like soft fondness for history. Like, I couldn't imagine anyone else.
Yippee!
You know, just a little bit of liking history.
I'm just a touch.
Next is going to be my friend
Absolutely.
Cece. I put my friend Cece into the life school. This was, I think she was one of the first people that I was like immediately like, this is an easy option. Because like my friend Cece is definitely a joy to be around, is able to uplift the party.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend Prickles would be a life wizard because they are also a pretty good person to be around. Teehee. Also, little dinosaur. Now it's my turn. I would definitely be in the death school. Like, I certainly would not mind being able to control the undead. Not to mention some other reasons I would be here, but for this time I will not be listing them for legal reasons. Teehee. Not to mention I'm definitely mentally ill enough to be here.
Of course.
I'm just a silly little goofy character. My friend Griv would be going into the balance school for the first half of the reason. They like dipping their little toesies into just about everything and can't really decide on like just one thing to dip into. They want to subscribe to everything, and so they will be subscribing into everything. And then lastly, we got my friend Say Viper. Oh my god, it's my friend Say. Hi, Say. She would be a balance wizard, but for the other reason of getting into the balance school of she wouldn't be able to know what to do, so she would just be like, okay, we're going to be getting into everything, just so I don't have to decide on what to get into.
Mm-hmm.
The end.
Real.
Clap, 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 clap. Great job, Winter.
Woo!
All right, Hattie, my TA.
I wish honestly, I truly wish I played that game growing up as a child because it's really big with my friends. I feel like I learned a lot about some of the game content a little bit from it. So I do appreciate the background. I don't really know everybody, but I do know some people. I would have to give everything in total like a solid like B+ for me.
Yeah.
I will agree with the B+. I think your confidence, you got to believe in yourself, Winter. We know you're amazing, and you just have to see it yourself.
Oh yeah, no, I am just brain dead right now, I promise.
Okay. Well, Winter, great job. Proud of you. Skiz?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yes.
Turtle friend?
I was waiting for Skiz Turtle.
Also, one quick second. Yes, make sure you all follow me here on Twitch and on Twitter and on YouTube. I'd really appreciate it. I do silly things on the internet with my friends. All right, Skiz's turn.
I'm waiting until I see it on the stream to start. All right, here we go. All right, my presentation, simple one. This is perfect snack and drink pairings for your movie night.
This is
so
nice.
The format here, thank you, is first slide the movie. I'm picking the movie. Next slide, the snack you're gonna enjoy during the movie. Next slide after that, the drink for that movie, and we'll repeat like that.
Comic Sans.
Thank you. It's the perfect font for a perfect movie night. Also, I did not include any substitutions for any sort of food allergies. So I'll pass out a form at the end if you want to fill that out. I can provide some substitutions for you.
This is very nice. So you're doing both movies specific. You're doing movies specifically.
Yes.
Mm. Incredible.
So
Carry on.
here's a good one. We'll get into it. First, so movie The Dark Knight. You're going to watch The Dark Knight. Kind of a long movie. Comes in 3 parts. Prominently features the Joker. This is the second in this franchise. So what might you want to eat during this movie? You'll probably want
the
organic bunnies and bats snacks. Now there are no bunnies in this movie. Last I checked, so just throw those out. You can pick them out.
Throw them away.
You know, like
Just focus on the bats.
yeah,
got
like the
rabbit
Skittles you don't want. I don't know. You could probably bend the rabbits a little bit if you want to look like bats. Maybe
Actually,
that
it's
would be
okay. There is a character in the DC universe called the Mad Hatter, so it's all fine.
True. If you have some extended lore knowledge, maybe you'd appreciate that. Now, but what are you going to drink with this movie? You're going to have the Fanta Mystery flavor.
Holy
zero
fucking
sugar.
shit!
Oh
I'm
my
scared.
This is essentially the Joker of soda, right? It tastes horrible, and I cannot describe to you what the flavor is. So that's the first movie. All right, moving on. You're gonna watch 12 Angry Men.
Okay.
Long movie, old movie.
Sure am.
This is a drama about a jury deliberating on a murder trial. So what are you gonna snack on during this movie? You're actually gonna have a dozen donuts. You're gonna have one donut for every angry man.
Jesus Christ! I'm assuming you're by yourself and you're just sitting there.
You're gonna get mighty thirsty probably eating a dozen donuts in like 90 minutes. So what do you drink?
It better be beer. Damn it!
It is in.
Not a 12-pack?
No, you gotta track down the 1957 Coca-Cola that
The
they would have been
cocaine
drinking
one?
in
The cocaine
No,
soda?
there's no cocaine in this. It is a little pricey though to track this down, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I think you're gonna have a great movie watching experience with this one.
I'm noticing a trend for this presentation.
All right. So then you're gonna go watch. You're sitting on to watch Interstellar. I think I have not seen this movie. They go to space. I'm pretty sure they'd have like just a great time, like smiling. up in space.
Time, yeah.
So you're gonna want to pretend to be in space too. You're gonna want to eat the astronaut ice cream.
I don't hate that.
This is not bad. This is not a bad
They're
suggestion.
pretty good.
What do you pair with the astronaut ice cream?
I'm scared.
The closest equivalent I could find to astronaut chocolate milk, which would be just eating the Nesquik powder without any liquid. It is if you believe. Do you think the astronauts had delicious
You got
chocolate
saliva.
milk?
Yeah, use your
see?
saliva.
Yeah.
Use your saliva.
This is
You got pissed.
All right.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Moving on.
Yeah,
Moving
no,
on.
you shouldn't be mixing none of that. They were not doing that in Interstellar. However, maybe in the Bugs
No.
one, but
Oh my god.
you're watching
No.
the classic animated film A Bug's Life,
Oh my
and you
God.
want to eat like the bugs, so your snack is just dirt.
Okay. That
Buy the handful out the garden.
I was expecting a right hook. I got kicked in the face.
Joel grabbers.
All right, but what do you drink? You're eating dirt. Dew from the grass in the morning. You can probably harvest this before you watch the movie. Bottle it up.
Oh, the Pikmin.
You could watch the movie in your front lawn early in the morning for the real authentic experience.
Scoop your hand on the grass.
It's like grounded.
It is just like
Just suck the
grounded.
grass.
Yeah, real. All right, next movie, Bench Warmer.
This better be what I think it has to be.
Well, I have never seen this movie, but it's a movie about baseball. And what do you eat at a baseball game? A hot dog.
Okay.
Okay, that's normal. Okay.
Hot
Alright.
dog.
What do you drink at a baseball game? The ice
No.
cold
Yeah.
beer. Hell yeah.
That's the Swiss turtle meal.
All right.
Not a blue ribbon.
Oh yeah, I'm drinking one right now to be honest. Anyway, so then Pulp Fiction. There's actually a lot of iconic food in this movie. Seen a couple scenes at a diner, scene where they have the burgers. What are you gonna eat during Pulp Fiction to really immerse you in the experience?
A burger?
You're gonna have a hot dog.
Oh,
He tricked me! I was
Disappointed
tricked!
it's not cocaine.
But what do you pair with the hot dog?
Stop.
You're gonna love Pulp Fiction a little more with this snack, I'm telling you.
Yeah. No,
Oh, yeah.
And you're watching Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
Fellowship of the Ring. Long movie about a journey. So to get through this movie, you're gonna need a lot of calories. You're gonna need to keep your energy up. What better food to do that with? A hot dog. And a movie about being out in the woods with your crew. What's better to drink than a
God, I see what you mean.
I've been lured into a false sense of security.
All right, no more. This is a serious movie. No more joking around. Saving Private Ryan. Okay. You know, I honestly don't think I'd want to eat anything during this movie. This movie's sad. This movie's disturbing at parts. But if I had to pick something, it'd probably be a hot dog. And then, you know, a lot of sad parts in this movie. It's also a very long movie. I get thirsty. I'm thinking of a nice cold beer.
Wash down the sorrow with a nice cold.
Yeah.
Good blue ribbon.
You could
Wash
probably
the sorrows
time finishing your beer with Matt Damon getting really old at the end of the movie.
You can
I think
time
that'd be a good. All right, so you're watching Spirited Away.
Okay,
Please.
Spirited Away.
Please,
Spirited
no more
Away.
dogs.
You know,
Please.
Kiss.
a lot of this movie.
If I see another
Kiss, I
glizzy,
swear
I swear
to
to God.
Don't worry.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
So, a lot of this movie takes place primarily in a bathhouse. What it would be a common thing to see in a bathhouse? It might be a hot dog.
Son of a bitch!
No.
Son of a bitch!
Can confirm. Left and right over here.
And if you're chilling in the bath, what else are you gonna drink that makes you drink? So you're watching Requiem for a Dream. I don't recommend watching this if you don't know anything about it. A lot of heavy content in this movie. This movie's about addiction in a lot of ways. It's a really sad movie.
Oh
Some really
my
disturbing
God.
scenes too. I would not want to eat during this movie, but if I did, it'd have to be a hot dog. and so this is a movie about addiction in a lot of ways, and this is kind of an adult beverage you probably should enjoy. You know, cold beer during this movie. I'll be honest.
I agree.
This is
I don't know why you want. Why are you asking for a snack recommendation for the human centipede? Who's eating snacks during this? And especially, who's eating a hot dog?
I was so right. It was gonna be 3 hot dogs stitched together.
3 hot dogs? Maybe if you're really hungry.
If you were really
Human glizipede.
one for each of the
Don't be
movies.
preposterous, Kira.
And of course,
I'm sorry.
if
What
you
will be
have
enough
to
for them?
share a beverage with 3 people, you're sharing.
A
And I cold beer.
Fucking
So you're gonna go
No!
Paw Patrol movie.
It doesn't stop.
There's a lot of dogs in the movie, huh?
I'm scared
Oh,
because
no.
this potentially could go on forever.
Nah, don't worry. And then you bring your PBR to the Paw Patrol movie.
Yeah, I'm fucking gonna be around kids with your fucking blue ribbon.
Yeah. They sell this in the theater. It's
They
like
let you.
They
$13.
do.
Yeah.
They do.
So anyway, you're watching A Trip to the Moon. This is from like 1901.
Is it a cheese?
It might be made of cheese.
It looks
I
like
don't know.
cheese.
But honestly, the only thing I could think of to snack on this movie would be a hot dog.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
And then what to drink watching A Trip to the Moon. Such a classic movie, foundational piece of cinema.
I'm gonna smack
First
my head against the desk.
the first full-length feature film. You gotta have the PBR.
Your tone doesn't change. How do you do this?
This is just skizz.
A lot of rehearsal. Anyway, so you want comedy.
Emily!
Foundational piece of French cinema, highly regarded, highly reviewed. You gotta have the hot dog at Amelie. You know, it's the only way to appreciate
Yeah,
the
only
movie.
way to fucking.
What do we pair with it?
What do we pair with
Good
the hot dog?
question.
Nice cold.
I don't.
honestly say an ice cold beer.
Oh,
Yeah. Are we
yeah.
trapped in like a
About it.
genjutsu or
Now that I
something?
think about that,
I feel like we
This is
played
the rest of our
Jumanji.
lives?
We're playing
Like, are we
Jumanji.
trapped in a reality
all
marble for the
upset.
rest of our lives?
I don't know why you guys are all upset about being stuck in this fucking Groundhog Day was yesterday. I'm
The year is
strapped
2024.
Dude,
I
did
have
I see
another hot
someone
dog and ice cold
Sharingan
beer.
and now I'm trapped in...
Citizen Kane.
Yeah, this was recommended by Cass. It's a
Cass
great movie.
Gordon.
Yeah, Citizen Kane.
Cass, you
Yeah.
haven't even
It's right
seen
there.
Yeah, neither have you though. So like, shut
it.
up.
Yes, I have. What are you talking about?
Okay, well, I will then shut up. So
You didn't get it.
No, I need to know what movie. I'm about to see this movie. What am I gonna eat? What am I gonna eat?
Oh, thank you for asking. Of course, you're gonna eat a hot dog
Yeah.
watching Citizen Kane.
Oh my god.
And what do you drink? Citizen Kane's favorite beverage. He drinks it in the film. I swear. He drinks an ice cold PBR.
Am I?
I do remember that actually.
Am I a hot
Yeah.
dog?
That's true.
This like subliminal messaging is really working. I'm gonna go get a beer.
I don't want a hot dog. I'm so
Dude,
hungry.
getting together. Let's get in, boys. We're getting PBR.
Oh my god, Kira.
I heard it open.
Yes, she did.
So they are watching Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, an adventure movie. You know, they're traveling across the whole world looking for the treasure. But what's the real treasure here? It's gonna be a hot dog.
Son of a bitch.
And when you're out in the desert, you know, searching for, I honestly have no idea what they're looking for in this movie, but I'm sure they would be drinking a PBR if they had the option out there in the desert, you know.
Just
And
buried
you
in
should
the
drink
sand.
one too while watching this movie.
Oh my
So-
god, Hamilton.
No.
You're really
This
in
isn't even a
basically, like,
movie.
watching a theatrical production, right? And then imagine yourself going to a theater concession stand and getting a hot dog. What else are you getting at the concession stand? Of course,
What are you trying to prove?
What is
you trying to prove?
Shouldn't still be funny.
It's like waves.
speaking of going back,
Oh my god.
welcome back to the future. I honestly have no idea what happens in this movie. They got Doc, they got Marty, and you know, I'm sure the two of them together would enjoy a couple hot dogs.
Skizz Turtle.
Just one hot dog between the two of them. One
They could
end
Lady and
for
the Tramp,
each
and I don't
man.
know. But then together they would also enjoy a couple cans of ice cream.
He's a teenager.
That's one.
You think the teenagers don't drink beer?
Yeah, in the
I don't think they
80s.
should be sharing a hot dog with an old man.
That's not what I was talking
Lady and the
about.
Tramp style.
I feel like I'm trapped in fucking. Okay, it's
So then,
65.
I was just actually just going through a list of like movies that exist. Have you ever heard of this? Adam Driver's 65. Maybe you could
It was
challenge
on
yourself.
Netflix, I think.
You could challenge yourself. Yeah, it is the title. You could challenge yourself to eat 65 hot dogs
Oh my god.
during the movie with 65 beers.
You keep tying
Mhm.
it into making hot dogs make sense, and I can't breathe. What's the?
And then,
Rogue
you know,
One.
yeah, so you have 65 hot dogs watching Adam Driver, and it reminds you of Star Wars, Rogue One, and so you decide to just
He's
have
not
the
even
one.
in that movie.
It just reminds you, and then you decide to the one, a Rogue One hot dog, and the ice cold beer.
Be right.
Oh, then you're watching scary movie. You don't want popcorn like this guy. You're gonna spill it. That's gonna cause a mess. So maybe something a little more compact, a little more portable. You have a hot dog.
I can't. What are we here? What are we?
And then
That's the summer.
you have the ice cold beer. Oh, you're watching Titanic.
How many more?
You know, this was a true story. I just found that out recently. But anyway,
Yeah, I'd
I'm
like a
going to
hot dog
smack you.
and Pabst Blue Ribbon.
oh, that's a good order. It is a long movie, so like it comes
Yeah,
on
can I
two
get that for
VHS
pickup?
tapes.
Where's
Yeah,
the
for pickup, yeah.
newspaper?
You can get your one hot dog and your one Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh my
You can go with
god!
your viewing of Titanic. Oh, the Grinch. Then this is the new Grinch with
That's me.
It doesn't
Benedict,
end.
whatever. I'm pretty sure you know the Grinch talking
Yes.
Christmas traditional foods. You probably want a hot dog, maybe some kind of Who hot dog you could call it, but it's gonna look like this either way. You can get your Who PBR under your Christmas tree that year.
About to leave this call. No.
That's what you're watching.
This movie, no.
Can't do that to me.
I don't know.
Skiz.
I don't know anything about this movie other than it won
Skiz.
some awards. But what goes with
Oh.
What snack
goes with
do I
award-winning
eat?
movies?
What snack do I eat? Yep, a fucking hot dog. I swear to God,
Oh.
this is gonna change our relationship forever.
This is gonna be in my nightmares.
And you're Barbie, classic movie about a guy and his imaginary friend is a 6-foot-tall rabbit, and I think if you were to share a meal with your imaginary friend, you should probably have a hot dog and an ice cold PBR. And then maybe you're watching John Carpenter's The Thing, scary movie. I also haven't seen it, but I'd like to see it. And when I see it, I'm gonna have a hot dog and an ice cold PBR. And maybe you're watching Top Gun Maverick.
Oh my God.
He's just going. It's forever.
How much longer?
We're forever.
Dude.
We're here forever.
Oh my God.
We're like at least 50 slides in.
Top Gun Maverick's a very, American patriotic movie. And what's more American than a hot dog and a nice cold beer?
Can I just say, the message you sent me earlier does make sense because Skiz said my presentation is actually an evil trick, and I'm more glad every minute. This is so evil.
Speaking of evil, right?
I'm forced to
Chapter 2. Specifically,
Why
this
the
is,
segue so good?
Why the second one?
this is the part where they're all adults and they're old enough to enjoy a hot dog and an ice cold beer.
He thought it out.
Hot dog.
He thought it out.
Oh,
Right. This has to be the last one.
This is a classic movie. And you know what makes me nostalgic for watching these movies from my childhood would be a hot dog
and a beer.
And a beer. I was not drinking a beer when I was watching Shrek. And
What makes you
maybe I was, and maybe that explains a few things. Moving on. You're going
Never heard of it.
This movie came out recently.
Yeah, I saw this as a trailer before a different movie I was watching. I don't know much about it, but it looks pretty good. And with movies that I think are pretty good, I like to enjoy a hot dog and an ice cold beer.
The trick, it doesn't end.
And
We've been here for so long.
maybe this was the movie I saw the trailer before. I honestly don't remember, but I feel like this movie, with visual effects, would pair really well with a hot dog and maybe an ice cold beer.
I'm gonna ask.
I mean,
More. There's more. There's always more. There's another slide. He's gonna show me a fucking picture of a hot dog. I'm gonna fucking start crying.
we got Silence of the Lambs, and the movie, small spoilers, about a cannibal, but I'm not going to recommend eating people. That would be immoral. Instead, I recommend a hot dog and an ice cold beer.
I'm broken. My mind is shattered.
This is not a real movie.
Please let
I
this be
thought RB would make me stop presenting my and so I just put a fake movie. But if you're watching a fake movie, you're gonna have a hot dog and you're gonna have this ice cold beer.
I want a hot
And
dog.
that was it. That was.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
The
God.
end is so good.
That was 100 slides long. Thank you.
Were you calling my bluff to see if I would make you do the whole presentation? Was that your trick?
It wasn't really a trick.
That's what he did.
I'm actually in tears. You get an F. You get an F that stands for hot dog and a blue ribbon.
Oh my God.
Is that the last one?
No, we have one
No,
more.
we have Kira. We have
Is
Kira.
it time? I
It's
finished.
time, Kira.
So while I'm setting this up, I just have to say that my apologies if hello.
Oh, hey, Grody.
If like you go ahead and yeah, you go ahead.
I just wanted to say, I think we need to invent a new grade for that one. Something above an A.
S tier.
No.
I think we need, we need
I
like
will
an
not
S
give that
tier.
an A. I refuse.
Actually, I'm sorry, can we make it an H tier for hot dog?
After I've been
Oh, Kira.
mentally destroyed,
Hey.
manipulated,
Baby.
and hurt by
Manipulated.
kids. I feel like I was gaslit. I feel
was- I
is
wanted
this
to-
what
I
Get
wanted to
Out
have a
is
beer
like?
solidarity.
Is this like the teacup from Get Out, where I'm just slowly mesmerized into a chair?
It's
Like-
over. Like, I think I was muted when I said it, but I cried out, "Dobby is a free ass."
I'm gonna watch like 20 more slides of that. I'm gonna be honest. I was ready to crack open a cold one and enjoy a hot
Dude,
dog.
I
at the end of
thought
that
someone,
presentation.
I thought someone had hypnotized me, like from fucking Now You See Me movie, and like I thought I was in like a ballet or something, and it just went on forever. I was.
Just like, was I supposed to be like, stop? Was it? I just thought like, I didn't think that I had to do that. I didn't think. I was like, man, this presentation's going on really long. I said 15 minutes.
Dude, I felt like Itachi just looked me in the eye and trapped me in a genjutsu for like 1,000 years.
Itachi, except he wants you to have a hot dog. and a nice
Yeah,
beer.
yeah. It's just
PBR.
I'm gonna make a tweet really quick.
the first time I say, "Oh, thank you, that was really tasty," and then he makes me have another, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm a little full right now," and then he gives me another, and he just makes me eat
No, it's
hot
not
dogs
him
and PBRs
giving
for
you,
the rest of
it's
my
like,
life.
oh, you finished the PBR and hot dog, except it's back in your hand.
It was like waves. It's
Yeah,
like-
that's
it's like-
exactly what it was.
I feel like we should be studied by scientists because it was like after the first three, I'm like, haha, comedy comes in three. That was really great, and then it kept going.
Yeah, can I get like a separate cut
Comedy
of
comes in, I
just
think,
jizzes, so
And
I
like-
can like listen to it while I fall asleep?
And it was just like, and I was like, okay. And then the after the third, like after the sixth one, I was like, okay, that's that. This is hilarious. This is great. And then it kept going.
Grilled hot dogs, big hot dogs.
And then it
This is
kept
the
going.
salt and pepper diner presentations.
And I love that you mixed in like popular movies and then
I'm
like
yelling.
indie-ish movies, and it's like
My problem is that I'm not gonna be able to watch any of those fucking films now
without
without
a hot dog.
and
You
a Glizzy and a nice
ruined
beer in my
it.
hand.
You ruined any movie I could pretend. I'm gonna go to any movie. I was gonna watch a movie with my mother later today, and I'm not gonna be able to sit still without a hot dog in my hand.
We
I
are
might.
all on the Shiz Turtles diet, okay?
Okay, you know what? We need a Kira. Please tell me that.
No, you're gonna like this. I think.
Okay.
It's like it'll be a nice little ending moment. It'll be a cleanser.
I'm really vulnerable right now and raw and hurt.
Nice cleanser. Nice
Yeah.
cleanser time. Nice cleanser.
Also, I'm like
There we go.
apologies in advance if it's like a little bit rough around the edges. I finished it like 10 minutes ago. Is that how long that took, or was it like 20 years?
That was 20 years. That was 20
Okay.
years.
So, but
We've all aged.
trying to go. All right, so can we all see it? Are we good?
Yeah, we're all.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
all-
we're
All right.
here.
So
Wait, one
this
second.
idea came to me.
One
Okay,
second.
okay.
Cherry's family is still here, presumably.
Don't know.
That's all I wanted
They
to say.
might be eating beef stew and playing D&D.
Okay, go for it. Go for it.
They should have a hot
Alright,
dog and
alright.
beer.
They really should.
Beef stew.
I know I've got my beer. It's all right. So hey, this idea came to me because
Oh.
I was just thinking about
Actually,
how much I love
Wait,
my
sorry.
good friend RB.
2-minute
Oh my
break.
fucking
ads.
god, RB! If you interrupt me one more
Ads. Ads. You got ads.
See, this is why I came
I feel like I
here,
need to
because
take it
couldn't
back. I was just gonna talk about how much I
everything.
love it.
Take it back. Run it back.
I'm so sorry. Okay, you know what?
Hey,
We
hey
all-
RB, how you doing?
Hey RB, how
Are
are
you
those
ready?
how are those like autoplay pre-roll ads going for you?
My mind
You want some,
hurts.
you want some stream with those ads?
There's 6 ads in this one.
It's 2 minutes.
Jesus!
It's 2 minutes.
Hey, you guys should
Do you have any
subscribe.
more
You
of
should
these?
subscribe and no
Put
ads.
some
That's real,
hot dogs
that's
in
real.
front of me.
Shiz, how are you gonna go about acquiring me gluten-free beer?
Oh, that was part of the form. I forgot to pass out. Oh, we have to. We gotta run it back.
No, no, no.
No.
Gluten.
You sent me this picture. You sent me, Skiz. I want it. I want it on my gravestone. I want a picture of you holding a blue ribbon next to the beginning of this presentation.
We should try it. I found it $10 at the Vons down the street. Gluten-free amber lager. I'm
Okay.
just saying.
The ads are done. We're good now.
Oh, okay.
We're, we're rolling. We're
We're
rolling.
rolling.
I got about 20
Okay.
seconds on
Yeah,
my
I still got ads.
All right, never fucking mind.
I'm so
There's like
sorry,
10
Kira.
seconds left.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
looking
It's
at
okay.
an
I'm
ad
not gonna
for
lose my place. It's
No, you will not. You will not.
Caplipta bipolar and depression medicine. Once again, it's the only ad it'll
Oh.
show me.
They know you. They
I
know.
have
They know
frontier
you.
medicine.
I'm
or
very
frontier
mentally well.
internet.
What are you on about? Oh, now we're back.
Okay.
We're back.
I
Alrighty,
can't
here.
fucking
Alright.
breathe. Okay,
Here
go
we go,
Kira.
Kira.
No
Let's go,
more.
Kira.
No more
Everybody
interruptions.
go,
I
babe.
promise.
Yeah.
Okay, where was I? All right. Hey, I love RB so much.
Love
That's
you
a real
too.
picture. This is candid.
That's my face. That's what I
Um,
look like.
Oh,
She's sorry. She's so
Cut
cool.
off.
Dude, she's so fucking cool. So this I thought in Nicola presentation. Welcome to why this is why I love RB. Super presentation though, right? Those and how much I love her. Part 1. Oh, she's just so cool, dude. It's like she's a scholar. Have you guys seen her degree?
Yeah.
It's in engineering. She's so good at math. She knows the difference, even I've heard, between math and maths, and nobody can deny her riz. It's right there. You can see it. She just has like a really good vibe going. So she always gives it her all. These streams, like this stream was awesome. I had such a fun time today. And she worked so hard to make these happen. Round of applause.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And once again, nobody can deny this riz. Look at all that.
Look at all that riz.
Hey. Howdy. So she puts up with me. That's another reason I like RB so much. Every time I have a kill to feed her, she says, "Yum yum, give it here. I want that." And she never calls my lethals bad. Hasn't done it once. She always enjoys my cooking too. She says yum yum to that. And she vibes when I say like a lot of wild shit at once, which that's always something that you need to have like that understanding with your homies. So I love that about her. How's your day going?
It's going good. It's going
You talking to me or Dallas?
It's going great.
It's pretty good. How about you?
Wait,
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
wait.
What's happening?
You look nice to see you going.
I'm feeling. I wanted to
So,
fly.
and this is my last reason. She is my small rock. RB just rubs you the right way. She's got immaculate vibes. She loves me even when I throw a bad lethal, which I've never done. And she deserves the world. And that's why I will always be your big rock.
You're my
You'll always
big
be my
rock.
small rock. I love you, babe.
Mhm.
And oh, sorry, I got some more slides here. It looks so like I've been
Oh my god.
Yeah, what's up, big rock?
What's happening?
I mean, I don't. Sorry. I don't want you to feel pressured because, like, I know we've been friends for a long time. Okay. Sorry, this is hard to ask. I thought it's okay, big rock. Take your time, babe. Okay, thanks. Man, you always get me. So, what did you want to ask? Okay, here goes. Will you?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Marry me? Oh my god. Oh my god. Babe. Yes! Enough for now, too, big rock and small rock. You may smooch. Thank you, Hattie.
I fucking can't. I can't.
Hold on.
I'm in tears.
Smooch. The end. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation about how I love my good friend RB.
I can't see it. I'm crying. I'm crying.
Dude.
I can't breathe.
Fuck yeah.
I can't breathe. I'm crying. I'm breathing. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
What'd you think?
That's subliminal messaging. It's
God.
crazy.
A plus. A plus.
Thank you.
You made that today.
I just really wanted to be.
This is what you've been working on this entire stream.
Yes.
Dude, that makes me so mad. That was so fucking good. Dude, I spent like 12 hours on mine, but that was like, dude, you're the Mozart.
I'm sorry,
of
I finished it
fucking-
kind of late.
Oh, that's so good.
I hate how good that was. I hate how good
We
it
just
was.
went through a whole ass wedding.
It was so cinematic too.
And thank you, Hattie, for
Get this
officiating that.
shit
That
at,
really
like,
means
the
a lot to
Oscars or
us.
whatever.
That was an honor, babe. Thank you so much.
We were so high because of Skills Corner. We were so high, and it felt like you dragged me to hell.
I feel like I've been elevated, you know, enlightened and lifted.
Yeah, I feel like I watched a beautiful love story.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like if
isn't
no
love
one has seen
beautiful?
my Rogue Company streams, that made no sense at all to any of them. I can't breathe. I can't fucking...
No. There's only the 3 people featured in that presentation.
Whatever.
Wow.
It's really a tight group of 3. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Rule breakers.
The rule breakers.
Here, hold on. I got. Wait.
No, please. I can't handle it. I can't handle it.
Company lead.
Yeah.
Put him
You got it.
put him at the end.
You got
Put him at the end.
Next to RB.
Put him next to me, my homie. My...
just a little caption. I'm here too. Yeah, I'm here too.
Okay, that's
Alright.
my favorite part about you is how you include me unprompted. Thank you.
It's cut
I
off.
would never forget you.
It's fucking
I would-
cut off.
I would never forget you, Judge.
No, never.
You were one of the witnesses at our ceremony.
Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Oh my god.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for having us.
I have to do
Well, I have a presentation.
Oh.
What?
What?
No.
Did you what?
Is that why you're here? Is to present?
Yeah, I told you I would try. I had a presentation. I'd try to present. It's like almost 100 slides, but I can go fast.
Okay.
Grody, I'm gonna
Go
be
for
real,
it,
I thought you were
Grody.
just here to avoid the
Do it.
ads.
You know what? Fuck it. Go. Do it, Grody.
Partially, yeah. I mean, it's okay. I mean, if you guys want to go to bed, that's fine. It's
No,
okay.
Grody,
I
we're
get
here.
it.
Nobody
Well, I was gonna go talk to my
Oh,
pals,
Grody
but
is
like,
done.
you're my pal too, still.
Cool. Yeah. If it'll let me screen share this, there we go.
Oh my god! I thought you were kidding.
No, why do you think I'm kidding? I commit to shit. And
Oh.
now, as you all know, though, I am a bit ill. So this might just go until I have a coughing fit, and I may lose this 1v1 to this presentation. We'll find out. RB did assign me a beautiful presentation topic
No.
that I could not do.
No.
I couldn't go through with it. I couldn't go through with it because
Oh.
I was ill. I couldn't do the research, so I had to default to something that I am an expert in. Something that I know, like from the bottom of my heart, I
Oh.
could truthfully and accurately talk about.
I know what this is.
Which is whether or not Genshin characters could shit in the woods.
Nope. Didn't guess
Oh
that.
my fucking god.
'Cause I know we all love Genshin Impact here.
Why is the
And,
ending
you
of
know-
this all fucking crazy? Go. Continue.
Don't say crazy. What do you mean?
Is that like
Be careful about
they
this one. Hattie
spend a
has
lot
strong
of time
feelings.
outdoors, you know? This is important. They're gonna have to shit in the woods like all the time because like illegally nobody else can use the teleport points except for your stupid little main dude with his stupid little crop top or the girl who has a very cute outfit and I can't really rag on her actually. So I have a whole ranking system basically. And we're gonna go in order from the best shitter to the worst shitter in Genshin Impact, just based on whether or not I think they could easily shit with what they're wearing. And we'll get into the categories as we go. We're gonna start off with the top squatters.
I need a beer.
These are the characters that could just no problem, totally easy. And without further ado, I would like to present the best shitter in Genshin Impact, the character that can shit the best. Yao Yao. She is ready to fucking go. Like, this is like so easy. She wouldn't even need to take anything off. I feel like that basket's high enough up. Like, it doesn't even matter. She can just squat and go. She's fine. Uguay I don't think can poop, though. He does not have a butthole, but that's besides the point. Dory also, overall, slides him off. Good to go. Cole also perfectly easy, perfectly fine. She lives in a fucking treehouse, so she doesn't have plumbing anyway, so, you know, she's gotta be ready to go. Chi-Chi, she's dead. She doesn't need to shit. Shinobu, she's also pretty much ready to go, you know, pretty simple outfit. She might have a little trouble with the leg armor, but I think she could manage. Sayu also easy peasy. Karara literally turns into a cat. It's so effortless for her, and she also just has a built-in litter box, you know? If you get something a little shinky in your mail delivery, well, don't worry about it. You may be wondering why this one's here, because she is in like a full bodysuit. However, she's a bird 90% of the time. And birds can shit like there's no tomorrow, you know? You go outside, a fucking pigeon poops on your shoulder. That's just how it goes. Yeah, Miko, I feel like she can look this up pretty easily and
Fuck
go.
this character
Not
for
gonna lie.
reasons I'm not gonna get into.
I hate this character. I could make a whole separate presentation on why I hate this character.
You know
but
what?
I'll
No,
spare
fuck
you
my exes. Fuck both of you. All right, moving on.
Yunjin, this is pretty simple. Lift up the skirt, pull down the tights, she's good to go. Good to go. Hu Tao, easy peasy. Look at that outfit. It's already split down the middle for her. She's good to go. Venti, same thing. Split down the middle. He's got his little shorts. He's good to go. Kuching, also I feel like pretty easy lift situation. It's already such a short dress. She's fine. Raiden Shogun, I also feel like again, it's already split in the middle. Like, they saved so much time just by having their clothes done like that for whatever fucking reason. Kujosara, same deal. You know, it's pretty simple to lift up. Kokomi, I mean, she's like, she doesn't really have too much going on down there anyway. She's fine. Shinyan, she does have the drum. I don't know if she necessarily needs to take the drum off to shit. I kind of hope that she would. I can't really speak on that though. I think it's honestly fine. Ningguang also pretty easy time here. Little harder with her normal outfit, but like it's doable. Same with Barbara, simple. She can do it. Ayaka, yeah, same. Lisa, same. Lisa's skin, pretty much the same as the other one, just like with a different color palette. You know, she's good to go. Child, he just has to like unhook his belt. He's good to go. His stupid little belt. I want to punch this man. I'm so glad they like, you know, punched him 5 times in that last quest. It was great.
This is like a palate cleanser.
Huh?
For whatever reason, this is incredibly refreshing.
Yeah,
Keep going.
good. It's very informative. I'm educating
for
you on the
you.
important things in life. Klee, she does have that big backpack to take off, but like I'm not giving her any points off for needing to remove like stuff because like
Mallet,
it's
I'm
just
so
her little backpack. She can just slide out of it. So this next category are the characters that would require additional action. Like they would need to take off like a jacket or a belt or just some other piece of clothing besides their pants in order to do it.
I'm raising my hand.
Okay, yeah. What's up?
What if they have a hemorrhoid like I do right now?
Oh my god.
Thank you for sharing with the class. I don't really think your hemorrhoid is necessarily valid to the presentation unless you yourself are going to be introduced to Genshin Impact. Well, I'm just saying, you know, this is my 100-slide presentation that you're prolonging, so I'm really just trying to save you here. Get well soon, though. Yeah, Winter?
What happens if one of them has a hemorrhoid?
Well, Winter, you see, they have free healthcare in Sumeru, so I think they can handle it. It's okay.
Oh,
Okay,
Canadian.
that
Too
answers
many
my
glizzies
question.
and drink too many PBRs. You gotta be careful with that shit.
Real. All right, where was I? Oh yeah, my boy. He just has to like untie his stupid little jacket, and he's good to go. Aloy, I just needed to remind you that she was in this game and she looked like that. But you know, she can take off her belt, but it's pretty short. It's already again split in the back. You can see her little cheeks right there. Like she's not gonna have too much difficulty. Diona's just got her little like belt that she needs to take off. Charlotte might have a little more trouble, but I think she can just slide the leg bag down. Yep, I can talk so again. Jean, again, she just has that little belt, and her shorts are very, very high-waisted, so I think she would need to, like, remove that proper, because it's got, like, the, little bit on the back, too. Gaming, he does have a crap jacket, so bonus points for that. That stays out of the way. His belt is over his shirt, though, which is such a choice, but, you know, he just has to take it off. It's fine. Baiju, he's fine. Like, you know, belt needs to come off. The coat isn't too in the way, but he should still probably take it off anyway. The Rizzler, he's just got normal pants, but also he's got all these, like, handcuffs and things on him that I think would be a little bit annoying to deal with, so he should probably take those off. Then we have Stinky, because that's what I called my Wanderer, and that's his actual legal name now, thank you. For those of you who don't play Genshin Impact, that is a thing that you can do. You do just give this guy a name, and you can name him whatever stupid fucking thing you want. And he deserves it. He just has to take off his hat and his belt, and he's good to go. Yanfei, she's got that big old book thing on the side, but, like, you know, she can slide it off and go.
Never mind. Keep going.
Huh?
Nothing.
What'd
Keep
you
going.
say?
Nothing. Don't hurt me. Keep going.
Okay. Mika, his coat's like a little long, but it's not the worst. And his bag would probably need to come off. It just seems like it's kind of in the way. D-Luke, he better not be shitting in that fur coat. I'm just saying. That thing's gotta come off. No way. Ayato also has a really long, kind of silly coat. He keeps boba in his sleeves, so that should probably come off. I wouldn't really want to poop while I have food in my sleeves, personally. Like, I would feel gross after wiping. Zhongli also has a very long coat. He can turn into a dragon, but, like, I don't know. It just seems like a lot of effort. Albedo, once again, coat, but it's got like it's a coat with like a really annoying belt across it that I feel like would take an extra step to get off. Jean, once again, coat belt. Razor, also a coat and belt. They really love that combo. Xingqiu's got this stupid fucking little coat. Dear God, look at those roughly ass sleeves. I would not want to wipe with those. Coat's gotta come off, no way. Toma, just take off your many, many belts, King. It's okay, you can do it. Once again, just take off the belts, King. Candace, she's like, I feel like she could kind of just like get away with taking off her shorts and sliding to the side, but this is just a lot of stuff going on here, you know? I feel like she'd just be better off taking it off. Ito, once again, belt and jacket, but I feel like his wouldn't be the worst to get off. It looks like a lot, but I think if he just undid his big-ass belt buckle, it's like a load-bearing belt buckle, you know? I think he'd be fine. Kazuma, once again, belt has to come off. He also has this weird strap connecting to, like, his, like, top layer that goes over his butt, so that needs to be sorted out. Don't really know how that works, not really gonna ask. Side note, I went back and forth on where this one should go, but I'm also choosing to believe this is a load-bearing belt buckle, so if he just takes this off, I feel like everything else is going to come off with it. That and his stupid little hat, probably, but... Nilu, she just has, like, a lot of, like, accessories and things dangling around there that I feel like would be kind of annoying, but I feel like they'd come off pretty easily. I feel like that, like, this just unhooks, once again, load-bearing belt. I kind of, like, went back and forth on where to put Noelle, because I think shitting with that much armor, like, popping a squat with all of that just seems like so much work, but she's stupid strong. She can do it. Yeah, I don't know. She's got a lot going on. Good for her, though. Zhao, just so much happening around the waist. It comes off, I'm sure, but dear God. In theory, he could also turn into a bird and just shit like birds do, but, we've never seen him turn into a bird, so I'm not gonna, like, consider that canon. Benny's got so many bags and belts, and I feel like he's gonna pop a SWAT and accidentally fall off a cliff or something, so... Rosaria's redesign, I had to put the skins separately because some of them make such a huge difference. I can't really tell where this belt is connected, but I'm just gonna assume it's not gonna impede her. So I think this one's not too bad. And now we get on to our next section. The Encumbered. So these are characters...
Keep going.
I'm going through all of them and all of the skins, RB. I'm going to be very thorough. I'm giving you a complete fucking education so you will have a correct opinion on this, okay? It's very important.
Thank you.
Okay? I would not let you down like that.
Stop yelling at me. I'm sensitive.
No, I'm doing it's for
okay.
your own good, RB,
It's okay, wife. I got you. I'll
Thanks,
support
wife.
you.
Thanks, wife. Keep going.
Okay. No PDA during my Genshin presentation. This is a serious topic. How dare you?
Sorry,
and also
just that you
PDA is
went
illegal. It's outlawed and it's outlawed in Genshin. I can talk so good. I'm ill. Anyway. Now we have the Encumbered, which are characters that have like I think they could shit. They're not in the constipated section. Like they could shit, but they've got something going on that's gonna make it kind of difficult. Starting off with Nahida. I mean, I feel like this wouldn't be the worst outfit to shit in, but she does have all this, like, metal stuff around the base that just does not look like it would be very easy to manage. And that long-ass cape that's in, like, a bunch of different sections, I just feel like wouldn't be very good to grab. She can turn into a fungus, but it takes so much effort. I don't think it's worth it for shitting. Tarzan, I don't know what this skirt is made of, and quite frankly, I'm afraid to ask. I do not think it would bend easily. Layla, she's got, like, this weird, like, gold thing on her leg that I feel like might give her some trouble, and just the skirt's kind of a weird shape, but I think she could get it out of the way. It's just, like... I think she'd have a hard time with it. I'll hate them. I hate this man so much. Like, even if he takes off his little belt, he's still got, like, I'm pretty sure this is his shirt back here that hangs down, and that needs to be dealt with. I don't know. I don't want to look at him any longer. I hate this guy. Chevreuse, I feel like she wouldn't have the worst time, you know, getting her leggings off. However, that hair makes me nervous. When I was a kid, one of my mom's friends, like, she had a daughter with, like, stupid long hair, and she did accidentally poop on her hair once, and it haunts me forever. Farina has this long-ass thing on the back. Like, she could do it. I just think she would need, like, an attendant to hold it up for her or something. Same with Navia. Like, this whole situation down here doesn't seem too rough to deal with, but, there's just a lot happening here. Mona, bodysuit, but probably the easiest one to get out of. There's not a lot happening here. Like, it's not attached to the top or anything. Like, I feel like she could just slide out of it pretty easily. Same with Sucrose, kind of a similar situation, not attached to the top. This section is going to have pretty much all of the bodysuits. Beidou, same situation. Shenhe, it has like, it's not super closed off on the back. I feel like that would come undone pretty easily. Ganyu's bodysuit is just connected by her bow, but it does seem kind of tight on the waist because she's got all kinds of like belts and stuff, so Barbara's skin is one piece, but it does kind of look like it would unhook right here, so I feel like she could get out of it at least, you know? Same with Eula, there's very clear like detaching points, so, you know, it's doable, Official suit's got another bodysuit that's like connected around her neck, which is, you know, a little harder to deal with. Yolan, once again, bodysuit, and she also has to take off her flashy little coat that for some reason smells good. That's just like a thing they wrote in. They're like, by the way, this coat smells fucking amazing. Don't know why they did that, but a little Genshin lore for you, I guess. There's so much happening here. This is so long. I just, like, yeah, he could do it. He could get it out of the way, but Jesus Christ, that's so much fabric. And, like, it's glowy, it's magic. Is it part of him? Fuck if I know. I don't want to know, actually. Dea, super cute. However, look at all these goddamn straps and belts. Jesus Christ. She could do it, but my God, she'd have to peel herself out of it. Kabe's got this stupid thing going on with his shirt in the back, and, like, I feel like no matter how he would squat or try to shit, it would just get in the way. It's like he can still get his pants off. He could still do it. It would just be a pain in the ass. And then Amber, because I can't really figure out what's happening. It looks like she's got another bodysuit thing going on, but I have no idea if it's connected at the top, and quite frankly, I don't want to know. I don't know. I feel like all of them just have to have, like, Polly Pocket type clothing to get dressed every day. Which brings us on to our last section, which is the constipated. These are characters that are not shitting in the woods, no matter what. They cannot do it. There's no way. We have Lenny, because this is also One Piece, but it just seems like it would be more of a pain to get out of because there's a billion fucking straps and buckles and things. He's not shitting in the woods, you know? He's gonna mess up his stupid little coat and his little, whatever magician, his stage outfit he's got going on. Lynette, for pretty much the same reason. They have matching outfits. Kaya, I have no idea what's going on with this outfit. I think it's One Piece. There's a lot going on there. I don't think he shits in the woods. I don't think he can do it. He's not going out there anyway because there are no horses left in Mondstadt, so he can't even do his job. He has no reason to leave the city, so. Rosaria, I have no idea what's going on here. I think this is a bodysuit, though, and as soon as I realized that, I was so pissed. I think this is all One Piece just because of the little white right there. Shanling, also a bodysuit, but there's, like, the way it's, like, attached around her neck and the top of her body, I just do not think it's coming off easily, and she's got so much stuff around her waist. Shenner, she's not shitting. She lives in the woods. She's not shitting, though. I don't think she's ever shat in her life, I'm gonna be honest. This is just a bodysuit with, like, no clear entrance or exit. I fear for her, you know? It's been a while. She eats a lot of weird things, so she's probably not regular anyway. It's fine. This is also all One Piece, and it makes me upset to look at it. This is also all One Piece in a similar way, but honestly in a more confusing way. I don't really know what's up with this boy, and quite frankly, I'm afraid. And I lied, by the way, because there's another section. There are a couple characters that's outfits were so, like, non-conducive to the shitting process, I had to give them a separate category.
I thought I was being told.
Not you. I mean, I don't know, like, your life story, RV.
Everybody poops.
I think if you haven't, you should get that checked out. Anyway, why the fuck is her ass bandaged up? She does not have pants. She does not have shorts. She has a series of ace bandages, like, wrapped around her booty. She's not shitting. I mean, maybe...
It's full circle.
It's from the bottle.
The hemorrhoids are so bad.
Okay, continue.
You know, maybe she could, like, part the bandages and shit, but, like, you know? It'd be gross. It'd be nasty. If she wanted to shit, she'd have to undo all of this and wrap herself back up and have her bare ass out in the woods while she's doing it. It's not happening. It's not happening. And now, finally, the worst shitter in all of Genshin. The character that I think just cannot shit under any circumstances is Fremine. And you may be thinking, that outfit doesn't look that bad. It seems fine. His leg is bolted in. His leg is bolted into those goddamn things. This MF needs to pull out the power tools to take a shit. He's not squatting out in the woods anyway. He's got to take this whole, like, metal cuff off. Which I want to point out his shoes. How does he get those on? That is metal. That is a metal cuff. There are no breaks in it, no nothing. Like, he's bolted himself in there. He is never taking these clothes off. And that brings us to the conclusion of this. What have we learned? What have we learned from all of this?
Nothing.
You're a genius.
And nobody in Genshin,
you're a scholar.
We've learned that nobody in Genshin can shit on the moon, therefore they would lose to the cows.
Fuck, was this also tied into Cass's bit?
Real, Grody, real.
I got you. I got you. Mm-hmm. All right, thank you, everybody. I hope you've been informed. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Never knew I needed to know so much about
Brody, I
how
have a
easy it is to take
question.
off Genshin characters'
Yeah.
clothes.
I have a question.
Literally.
Which academic paper are you publishing your findings in?
Hey
Princeton
RB,
Review?
I made a presentation while this was going. No more presentations. We've been here for 2.5 hours. No.
See, the thing is, there's no academic paper worthy of this presentation yet.
Oh,
you know?
you're right. That was a dumb fucking question.
You get a B plus.
I'm sorry.
You should get an S plus for shitting.
You came
for
late.
Shitting really
You
well.
came late to the class. You get docked some points.
I was dying. You said it was fine, RB. You said it was fine because I'm so sick, and it was okay, and I was doing my best. And quite frankly, it's a blessing I showed up at all.
You are a blessing to be around. Find A
Thank
minus.
you. Hey.
You can leave, Mallet. You don't have to
Got it?
stay here anymore. You can leave.
What?
Mallet, you can
Mallet,
go.
I'm so sorry.
Mallet, you don't have to be here.
Good night, sweet Valley.
Mallet,
Man.
you
Oh,
pure
man.
sweet innocent being. You poor thing. Okay, we're gonna rate. We're rating.
What happened?
Mallet had to go. Mallet had
You know
to
what would go great with a raid? A hot dog and an icicle.
My life is ruined forever because of this bit, Skiz. I'm gonna destroy you. I'm gonna use the rest of my life to destroy you, Skiz Turtle. Thank you everybody who watched.
I'm going to be heading out as well.
Thank you everybody who followed, and thank you everybody who subscribed. I'm Redbows Gaming. Get a hot dog and a beer, and I'll catch you all on the next one.
Bye.
Okay, let's raid. We have a few seconds for the raid.
I can't believe it's 11:30 a.m. I feel like it's fucking midnight.
It's been years.
You woke up really
fucking years.
You've been here for 83
Okay.
years.
You guys really thought I was gonna let you go without watching my 100 slide presentation?